Set your butane torches to high and your expectations to low. Coming to you from the cigar cave in the hills of the Steel City. Get ready to get your fix. This is the Cigar Junkies Podcast.
Welcome to the Cigar Junkies Podcast.
The cigar show for the community, by the community.
A forum that talks stogies, booze, food, and anything else in the cigar lifestyle.
If you're looking for ratings, negativity, or an authority on all things cigars, you came to the wrong place.
Whether you like what you hear or not, please join the conversation and let us know by finding us
At the Cigar Junkies Facebook group.
or contacting us at thecigarjunkies@gmail.com.
What's up, junkies? You were a little off on
I
that
was,
one.
sorry.
What the fuck, bro?
No,
it's been a while since it's been you.
Right when I went to do it,
You got a
I swallowed.
frog in your voice?
I was like, oh, shit. Fuck now, I got nothing. What's good, brother?
Oh,
It's not easy being green cigars for a month.
well, yeah, it really is.
No, it's really not.
Say what you will about Candelas, but the motherfuckers are hard to keep lit.
Yeah.
First, quick note about the last show. For those like 20 people that watch our shit on YouTube,
Hell yeah.
it ain't gonna be great.
Oh, really?
No, well, fucking.
Yeah.
For some reason, the video on OBS, the OBS original file, like 3/4 of the way through the show, like the audio and the video jack up. So the video stays pretty much the same, but the audio starts fucking jumping ahead real far, like fast.
Oh, shit.
And then everything's all weird. So what I had to do was take the audio podcast, and I didn't want to splice it over the whole video because it was kind of a pain in the ass. Like I tried that first. Actually, that would have been easier. But getting the timing and shit was a little fucked up because that jump made the audio not line up. Like I could only line it up with
Yeah.
the first half or the second half. So it has the original audio up into the point where it fucks up, and then I had to splice in the audio from
the
here
Facebook.
because I don't know how to do it from any other
man.
way. So it was like, well, it's not the Facebook audio, it's the podcast audio. So it's good audio.
Okay, you still had that then.
Yeah, I took the podcast audio is fine. So what I did was I overlaid the whole podcast over the video file and layered it so that it matched time with the beginning of the show. But then at the end, where that fucking whatever the hell happened, it fucked the audio sync up. So I was like, all right, fuck it. We're just keeping the original until we hit the blip. And then once we get to the blip, it's going to have to be fucking a little different. So.
Well, that's no fun.
So we got our fucking festive gears on and shit.
Festivus.
I'm going to go first and get it out of the way
Do
because
it.
today is not good.
You look
day.
grumpy.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I just took a 20-minute power nap because fucking I slept for 3.5 hours and then I didn't have a great day. So I was like, fuck this shit. Number one, I don't have my phone. My phone is at the repair place. I've had a cracked screen for a while. It's not any surprise. I hate the fucking curved edges on the Samsungs because I've already had the phone replaced, which is fine because it's like $250 for a new phone,
Right.
Under insurance, and it was like already paid off for a month from being paid off. So it was like, okay, cool. I'll start over for $250. But so then last night, halfway through the night at work, must have had too much pressure against my leg in the pocket or something because it just stopped having touch response. The S Pen would work, but the digitizer was messed up. So drove that out to Robinson. My truck is fucking up.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. My fucking new truck is fucking up. Well, not new, but new to me. So when I bought the truck, like pretty much right away, I had an issue where I have a light come up and said service the trailer brake. And a chick is intermittent, comes and goes. I'm like, I ain't worried. Using the trailer brake, it's fine. So when I do the inspection, they had to try 5 different computers to do a diagnostic. 1 out of the 5 worked. And they didn't have enough time. I was only in there for the inspection. They didn't have enough time allocated for me. They're like, you'll have to come back. Well, it took me 2 weeks to get the inspection appointment, and it's just a trailer brake thing. So I wasn't like in a rush. I was like,
Right.
okay, I'll get it in when I can get it in. Then I started having other weird things happening that I thought might have been because of moisture over top of my parking sensors and shit. So I had the Ford brake assist would turn off intermittently, and then the lane assist would turn off intermittently as well. So then yesterday, or the day before, I had a check engine code come up. It was a weird one. Couldn't find a great description online for what it was. I cleared it. A lot of what I saw was people theorizing that it could be a sign that the battery's getting ready to die. Like it's not dead yet, but like
But
then
it's on its way
shortly
out, yeah.
after. All right. Well, I cleared it. And then today I'm driving out to take my phone in for repair, take my phone, drop it off, because they're like, it's going to be 2 to 4 hours. I thought it was going to be 1 to 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, I might not make it back in time for the show, so I better come home. And on the way home, like as soon as I started, it said service shifter. And well, it's an electronic shifter. And so then it started fucking up, like really fucking up. And then I saw it flash. Auto high beams disabled, fucking automatic rain sensing wipers disabled, like all kinds of shit. I'm like, oh, fuck me.
What's up, guys?
Who we got?
A couple people just stopped by. I got Ryan Seneca is the one I know who it is. Anybody else, I can't see that it's you, so you got to call something out in chat if you would like us to say hello.
If you want to be
Acknowledged.
Ryan Seneca, what's up, admin? I ain't seen him doing no videos yet, but I guess there ain't been nothing. We ain't got no events or whatever, so I'm gonna let him off this time. So anyways, essentially the truck would fucking, like, I have the auto start stop shit. I'd come to a stop at the traffic light, and I'd go again, and look down, and it's like, shift into park and then shift into drive. I'm like, fuck. So... And then there was all kinds of weird shit where it felt like it was just not good.
It wasn't
So
good.
I made some phone calls. The earliest I could get it in is not this Monday, but next Monday.
Oh, shit.
And I don't want to drive it very much if I can help it. So I'm going to have to borrow the wife's vehicle. But essentially, it sounds like there's a short somewhere in the electrical. And so they're going to have to find that shit and fix it. And hopefully it does not break my expenses.
Yeah, that's the problem with the modern vehicles, man. Too much electronic crap. You just, it's all, a series of computers in line that talk to each other, that talk about each other, and it's insanity.
What you talk about?
What you talking
Willis?
about, Willis?
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. How's your week? Your week's going better than mine.
Yeah, it's strange though, because like I got a lot done at the shop, but I'm through like the big, obvious stuff. Like I got drywall up on this wall, so now it's not see through anymore. Like that was nice. I got paint on the wall, like that's good. But now it's just putty, like a lot of putty on the walls. I got 1 or 2 small things to run electrically, and then I'll be done with all the electrical. I did pass an inspection today.
That's good.
That was cool. It was fantastic.
There we go.
You all right?
I just wanted to see if it was working. I wasn't pushing hard enough. That's Putty. You haven't met him yet.
Ryan said, homies, I think there's no sound.
Oh, dears. Hold on.
Oh.
That might be why they're not notifying
Yeah,
us.
that would be why.
Fucking hell. We got sound on the board. We got sound not coming into here, though. Why?
Which means you get to do the same thing and overlay the sound again for the first half of the show. For the first 8 minutes. That would explain why all the people that I was talking to and referring to were non-existent.
I haven't changed any of this shit. It shouldn't be different.
I mean, does it go... I mean, you got it to the board, so... Is there like a physical connection that could be off? Something that you could have aligned incorrectly when you remodded?
Sure, but no.
Okay, I'm asking. I got nothing.
No, I'm with you. See, the board is here.
He said that's better.
Fuck.
He said that's better, and all of a sudden, fuck.
Okay, there it is. Maybe it was just a loose wire here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not even... Is that the capture I just added? It might be.
Ooh.
Whatever it is, it's there.
Yes.
It does look like we're getting a lot of background noise on that, though. It's hard to tell. See that constantation there? The only way to know would be to check the phone or to have Ryan pop us in and let us know.
I hear a fan that I don't... Is it just your computer fan?
We can try something.
Yeah, try turning off the
With that,
computer
but-
fan.
But yeah, but that's a lot higher of a level than
Yeah.
I normally see.
Strange. That's
Yeah.
awkward.
That's all off, right?
Yeah, that's
All right, just checking.
that's all shut down. Let's get things squared away here.
Yeah, it's still getting levels here.
Yeah.
Ryan, give us any information.
Yeah,
What do you say?
that's better. That's still just that's better.
Ryan, you hearing the background noise at all, or does it just sound like it always
There's
does?
a weird background noise though. Do you have another mic on that shouldn't be on or something like that?
Give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let's see something. That has no effect.
Mm-hmm. Do.
Oh, it's picking something up there anyway. That is not the right audio input capture. Clearly, because all right, you entertain the troops.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I had an inspector come in today for the wallboard inspection on the entryway, and it was awesome. He walked in the door, he looked up, looked around, walked out of the entryway, looked back at the entryway. He's like, "Looks good, brother. I'm on a tight schedule. Catch you later," and left. That was the whole inspection. I was like, perfect, short, sweet, to the point, exactly what we needed it to be. I'd much rather have those than the in-depth staring contests at it. I got most of the switches mounted for like all the fans and all that stuff now, so that was nice. I was redoing the one wire to the main controller, like the big bank of all those switches, and something got pinched, and we let the smoke out of that yesterday. Were you telling me? Hold on.
No,
Okay.
I think I found something maybe.
Ooh, he thinks he found something. Going through a different input.
Not quite yet. Hold on, you keep doing your head.
Well, I don't know what you want me to tell him there, bud.
I just checking something here. Sorry. It
That's
is
all
what
right.
it is. We'll
It's all
fuck
right.
around. Well, one of the cameras was selected as our microphone source, which is not right.
Yeah, that would not be great.
So, which again, this shit never changes, but it might be because we had an issue with we had an update. No, fucking no.
Interesting.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 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 check
Is it-
check.
He said he can definitely hear us better.
Better, but not.
You didn't say anything
Right.
about the background noise changing, but he can hear us better. Interesting.
What happens when we do these?
What
Nah.
did you do?
Wait. That was it.
Yeah, what was that?
I changed the. We're on this Realtek audio.
Ah.
So,
He said perfect
yeah,
in all
that was
caps.
it. Okay, you may finish up. I'm just
Spot
typing
on.
myself
No,
a note.
that's
so
all
we
I got.
don't
Why
get
don't you
fucked up
hit
again.
the cigar of the week, the commercial right quick, and I'll read off what we're smoking.
It's time for the Cigar of the Week, brought to you by Just the Tip Cigars. Are you looking for the best selection of boutique cigars? Do you want the tried and true legacy brands that are synonymous with the cigar lifestyle? Do you want luxurious cutters, lighters, and other accessories? Do you want to relax in the most comfortable cigar lounge in the burg? Then you want Just the Tip Cigars. Conveniently located in the Bavarian Village Shopping Center in South Park, Pennsylvania, Just the Tip Cigars has been tailor-built to your smoking needs. Whether you visit in person or on the web at justthetipcigars.com, when it comes to cigars, Just the Tip is the whole package.
All right.
Giggity giggity goo. The Just the Tip cigar of the week is the Jake Wyatt Lucid Interval. This is a Candela. It is a 6x54 Toro, and it is actually an undisclosed Candela, so we don't know what ethnicity it is.
I can tell you it's fireproof.
It's pretty close, isn't it? Could use a little drying out, maybe. We got Dominican binders and fillers on this one. So if you're not familiar with Jake Wyatt, Company was launched in 2020, and Jake Wyatt was formed by Gerard Abajian and Neil Garcia. Production comes from Tabacalera JVM in the Dominican Republic, and the cigar is regular production for the company and not an annual release like many cigars. So if you're somebody that fancies the Candela, then, good for you. This shit's available often.
They're one of the few that you can actually get a Candela when you want one.
Yeah, so I'm going to apologize to everybody out there for the technical difficulties. From what I can tell, everything originated probably with a Windows update because our audio source... it's either that or something to do with OBS because our audio source for the microphone changed. So
yeah, no, it's. He said it's better now. That's what matters, right? So, what are your thoughts on flavor wise? Because you just picked these up today, right?
I just picked these up today.
Yeah, I mean that's why they're having more trouble than normal staying lit. Probably like we normally smoke stuff that's been dry boxed at least a little bit.
Generally speaking, I will say it feels nice. There's also some shit happening with like the little exterior wrapper shit on the foot and on the head to give you just that hint of Maduro on the initial light and then on your lips as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a great burn, but it's a Candela. It's not the benefit you get out of a barber pole, as bad as barber poles are for burning, is at least you have some more typical wrapper in there to try to help with keeping combustion regular. So, it is what it is. You're going to have.
Yeah, it makes me curious for next week's cigar. And some of the other, I mean, the Wasabi even last week, I had a couple of relights on that Lancero. I've never had an issue with the Robusto of it, and that's a pure Candela.
Yeah, and that's another point, right? Like, you're going to have an issue occasionally with Lanceros.
Mm-hmm.
Lanceros are not known for being the best burning sticks there are. It's hard to construct one perfectly because of the fact that you're only working with a 38 ring gauge. So we're just kind of dancing all over the board here with the complex combustions.
You know what, though? Like, I will say it was consistently, like, it had the same problem for almost all of us.
60% of the time, it works every time.
It was consistently problematic.
Yeah. I think we all had
Just
a problem
like
in
the
like the
jump.
first like half inch to an inch of it. Like it was a tight draw. And then after that, all of us had opened up, which that could be, I mean, I pulled that thing out of the mail on my way to Natrona Heights. So that could be the simple problem.
By the way, save that for later.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know if you proofread.
Yep. But yeah, I had just pulled it out of the mail. So, that could have definitely led to all that stuff too.
Never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail.
Have you smoked anything else by these guys?
No.
So the little ring and everything that they have on the top, and that little beehive on the top and bottom, that's on all their cigars.
All right.
So that's not unique to the Candela. That's everything they have has either a light or a dark, contrasting color there.
I will give them this. If your objective is to send out smoke signals, this cigar will get it done. Because when the motherfucker's lit, you got smoke production like a mother.
Yeah, there's more smoke in here with two of us than there usually is with four. Like all the times we've had more.
Yeah, this is not. I would not put this as a recommendation for the poker game.
Yeah, that might be a bit much.
You don't want 8 to 10 people smoking this bad boy.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of funny. I mean, then the other guy just doesn't have to pay for his cigar.
We don't have to smoke bomb your fucking shop. We could just get a bunch of people lighting these guys up.
Yeah, that's something, a development you and I had talked about. Mr. Steve Jones, welcome to the party.
Oh, I seen the Steve Jones in the wild today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was all bearded up and looking good and sitting at the table working on his laptop over at Smoke.
Nice.
While I was, concerned about whether or not I was going to make it home. Alive.
No, I'm disappointed because the smoke bomb's not going to be colored and fun because I can't chance that it's going to stain the interior of the shop. So
Damn, I wanted to find out what the gender of the shop was going to be.
I know. It was going to be green. My goal was to have it be like neon green.
Yeah. Well.
I was going to get a spotlight outside and everything, like blast it at it so I could just make it obvious that we're doing it on purpose. But didn't work out that way. Seneca says he's burning a JFR Maduro, wanted something that would pair well with this black and blue that he's drinking. What's a black and blue?
I know.
I don't know either.
My Johnny Walker black and blue mixed,
Oh.
maybe.
What are you drinking?
That seems like a weird. I don't fucking know.
Have you
tell
tried it
me.
yet?
No, I haven't. Why don't you tell me what it is while I have a sipperoonie? Sipperoni.
It's the legendary Silky Irish whiskey. It's a peated Irish whiskey, something different.
Oh,
Yeah.
was not expecting that.
No. And
Very different peat than
yeah.
we're accustomed to.
And there's kind of a pinch bite on like the first sip, and then after that I haven't had any issues with it. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's a little sweeter than most scotches that I tend towards.
It's got a mermaid.
Does it really? I didn't even look at the bottle. Oh, it does. She has legs. How's that a mermaid? She has
On the
legs.
front?
I'm looking
Turn
at
it on the front.
Oh.
I looked at the front of the bottle.
Oh. Apparently Silkies are Donegal Coast mythical shapeshifters. So it's a Silky.
woman out of merme.
Yeah. You know, Columbus thought that manatees were mermaids, right? Like, he was really lonely.
Just goes to show you why he left the country. Women in Spain. Ooh.
Yeah, right? He's like, well, that's an improvement. Yeah. Ugh.
And their mustaches are way better kept, you know?
It's not the color of the hair, ma'am.
It's the quantity.
It was a comedian, I can't remember, it was Russell Peters talking about women bleaching it. And he's like, yeah, it's not the color of your mustache that's the problem.
It's, you know. Well, this
Yeah,
has
man.
been a fun start.
Yeah, and kind of threw it. Like, we had a good pace going, and it just kind of like whack.
We get it back. We can get
Yeah,
it
we'll pick her back up.
maybe.
Pick her back up.
I don't know if I can get me back.
Yeah.
We got some new toys in the studio.
Yeah, you
so
got
that's
a
always
bunch.
fun. And that's the concern, right? When you start having fucking audio problems and you're like, well, we tore this shit down, brought it over, but I did another podcast. And
I like that you said we as though I helped.
Well,
That was cute.
Yeah.
It's nice how you implied that. I appreciate
That's
that.
why I need a fucking intern.
That was nice.
Oh, bro, that shit was so much fucking more than I thought it was gonna be. Remember the first time we took this shit out somewhere? It was like, yeah,
It was
give
a
me
book
15
bag
minutes.
and a freaking plywood board with everything on it.
Yeah, it took like 15 minutes, and 10 of that was trying to get set up on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know, it was you would think you'd make it simpler as we go, but
I don't know
to
that
no
this would
avail.
fit on that table, like from our first round at Smoke. I don't know that.
I mean, the base is the same size.
I know, but there's a lot. Dude, it's the Kraken. Like, you weren't
Yeah,
kidding.
they're calling it
It
the
is the
Kraken.
Kraken. This
There's-
thing's just got tentacle porn everywhere.
Yeah, there's legs in all the directions, as it were. I tell you what, if you want to loosen up the tripods on the secondary cam on the close-up, you can kind of give a little bit of a tour to the kids, a little behind the scenes if you're interested in doing so. It doesn't have to sit pretty once you're done, so don't particularly sweat that. Just yeah, no worries. Give you guys a little bit of a look-see.
Start at the front.
The start at the front.
Corey.
Party.
Hello, Corey.
Hey, how
There's
you
the
doing?
Silky. So we got our stream deck rocking right around that region there.
It's streaming.
And there's our main board. Got a main bitch.
Oh, I
Got
got
a
he says hour.
mistress. Well, I mean, while I'm here, it's ours.
Yeah, that's right.
And then after that, and then, you
There's
know,
the monitor, which we only use for Zoom calls.
Zoom calls, and then microphones everywhere. I am trying here. This is
That back
far more-
corner is the conglomeration
Yeah, it's
away from you. Well, you were already there, but that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to get back around this way. Whoa.
Yeah, so there's double up microphones in the back there to add the fifth mic in. I've got the ability to add a sixth one now, but I do not have the microphone
Is it
yet.
a microphone?
So that's it right now. But yeah, there's a lot fucking happening in this little
There-
guy, and you just let her drop where she wants to. Let her go lower. That'll keep it out. You're good. You're out of frame, mostly. You swing it to the outside. Yeah, I feel you. You could have just laid it gently. It'd have been all right. That's good enough.
There you go.
I'll have to reconfigure for the other show because we have to do a cross cams. Which is how I had it originally set up, was to benefit that, but then I felt like we lost a little bit of
We never
like
used,
the way our angles normally look. But so newsstands make for the ability to get better angles. Hopefully, I won't have to set up external tripods when we go out to events now,
Right.
because that has so much range.
Yeah, there's so much more that can do. I mean, that some bitch will go high.
Well, not only that, but if I wanted to, I could extend that all the way straight out that way and then tilt the camera back so
And
we could
actually
get a
catch, like,
wide
the
shot
table
of like
possibly.
most of the whole table potentially. I haven't played with it yet, but we'll see.
Nice.
There's some
Ryan said that a black and blue is Blue Moon with Guinness layered over it, which makes perfect sense, actually.
Blue on black, tears on a river, push on a show.
That is my son's
Don't
favorite
mean
song.
much. I like
I
it.
was so proud. I was like, yes, that's the one he went for.
And Ryan Seneca did not have to wait till the end of the show for me to sing. That's his favorite part, I think. That's at least that's what he said. I think that was the Steve Saka episode, if I'm not mistaken, where he made that comment. in the
Yeah.
chat.
Oh, did your old lady survive? Did she make it through the week? Because they ended up. I don't know why they came out. She was having breathing issues, and then they came out to a cigar event like right after.
My wife was?
No, Ryan's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was sorry. I was very confused. You just said your old lady, and I was like, oh, I don't
No,
know what
no,
the
no.
fuck's going on. Shannon?
Yeah,
Shannon
that's why they checked out so quick. Because we got done, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I gotta go."
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, his girl's in the fucking car for like the last hour. Get the fuck out of here.
And he's
dude.
playing pool, chilling. He's like, "What? She was in the hospital like 6 hours ago. She's recovered. They let her out.
She's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about that.
Breathing's overrated.
It's okay." He said, "Barely, haha." And he said, "Yeah, he's good. He can check out now because you already sang, so got that
There
accomplished."
you go. He is an EMT, so if anything too bad came up, I'm sure he'd be able to take care of it. Well, as long as it didn't happen early on in the hour she was in the car.
Well, she's an EMT too, I believe.
Well, yeah, but you can't self-serve.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the circumstances, but if you have cardiac arrest, that's a
I
difficult
mean, I could see how that would be an issue. Yeah, but that was when he first told
can't
me.
do mouth to mouth on yourself. Trust me, I've tried.
Oh,
Well, Marilyn Manson.
dude, exactly where I was going with. I was like,
The
yep.
beautiful people.
I
The
understood that
beautiful
reference.
people. It's all relative to the. Oh, is that the size of your steeple he's talking about? Maybe he's just hung. We're connecting dots here, guys. 20 years later, and we're finally figuring out these Marilyn Manson
Yeah, right.
words. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at the steeple. Yeah.
And just like that, the show's back on track.
yes, and shit show. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
He said she had an iPad. She was fine. No different than a kid. See, dude, that's why I bring the crates with me everywhere. If kids get bad, I just put them in the crate. It works really well. I mean, they don't mind.
All right, then. I got no problem with that. Yeah, child neglect laws are too strict, in my opinion, I'd say.
I had a petition out for shock collars for kids, but it didn't have very much.
Oh, fuck.
It wasn't popular.
Bro.
But think
so
about
two great
just
things. First
done.
of all, you don't see a lot of like the short online videos, the TikToks. I don't watch
The reels
TikTok,
and
but
stuff,
I
yeah.
watch them on Facebook occasionally. Have you seen the one where the dude goes through fucking the McDonald's drive-through?
Yeah.
His buddy's got a remote
Just-
shot over.
bam.
It sounds like he's got fucking Tourette's,
Yeah.
bro.
Can I get a large fuck?
That's so good. And then so I watched Jackass Forever the other day.
Never saw it.
Oh, dude, it was so good. It just took me back to old times.
Yeah.
I haven't laughed that hard in so long. However, way more nudity than I remember in Jackass as much as there used to be. Like, there used
There's
to be a
more than
lot
the
of
old
ass.
ones?
Bro, the opening scenes of this movie is a gorilla monster terrorizing the town, and it's Chris Pontius's penis painted green with little feet on it, and they've even got like strings tied to it to make it like fucking.
I feel like his penis
It's a
was
good-
in
it's
so many like scenes of that show and that.
Yeah, it was interesting. There was a couple of good ones, dude, but there's like shit where there were so many balls. They fucking hang them down. They made a little fucking miniature, like a diorama of the Rocky gym,
Okay.
and the big guy Preston
No.
drops his ball sack down through the hole in the roof.
No.
The best part is they have rigged together in a contraption 2 Milwaukee Sawzalls, but on the end, instead of a blade, they got little
Boxing gloves?
arms with boxing gloves on them, and he speed bags them.
Oh God.
It's pretty good.
Ow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like,
good.
ow. Oh man. All right. So
It was a very good time, sir.
I caught up on Mandalorian yesterday. That third episode. I feel like that episode could have been like 10 minutes of an episode.
Dude, yeah.
Like
Went hard.
The summer, like spoiler alert if you haven't caught up on episode 3, guys, but like really, you could have just summarized the whole thing and been like, "Hey, her mission is to infiltrate and do this, and she's really bad." Like that's the whole point of that episode, is so that the chick at the end.
Which her, the beefy chick? Like the chick that will whoop our fucking asses?
You talking about Bo-Katan?
No.
No, okay, good. No, I'm talking about the chick from
New Republic, like
yeah.
with the fucking boycott?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, we get that she's still a bad guy. Thank you.
I
We-
guess
like,
no.
we didn't need a whole episode of the character development for this guy that she mind wipes.
He's important.
But
More so than she
but not
is.
anymore. She blasted his brain. He's done. He's wiped.
No, he's important, though, I think.
No way. Like, she turned it up to 11.
Well, here's the thing. He's the cloning guy, right?
But she
You
took
get
all
that.
all his stuff, apparently.
Maybe, yeah, it could be how. But him as a character is important. However, the whole fucking thing is way too drawn out. It was not a good episode. It's like the Book of Boba Fett, where there's no Boba Fett in it, which was fine because they were the best episodes. But, like, y'all need to fucking learn how to name some shit.
Right.
Because you can't call it the Mandalorian if the Mandalorian ain't in it.
Right.
And, yeah, that they could have paced that better. Either stretch that out over a couple of episodes or something. Like, you could have really just condensed it a lot. There was way more of that than we needed. We get it.
Yeah.
Whatever government is in existence, it's still a fucking bureaucracy. And
Right.
there's no such thing as, like, a fucking perfect system of government, maybe.
Right.
You know, fucking... But, yeah, dude, that was a boring one. Fucking episode 2 is
But-
baller as fuck,
Dude,
though.
episode 2 was fantastic. and the last 3 minutes of episode 3, which was a continuation of episode 2, was awesome too. Like the fact that, you know, it was like, Bo-Katan, you can join us. And she's like, yeah, no, I have no interest in doing that. And she's like, well, until you take your mask off, you did. Like,
Yeah.
Like you have that choice whenever you want. I'm just
Right.
letting you know, like, but you're one of us
Right.
now. And like the whole, like, everybody kind of comes to her.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like they all gotta, except the big guy.
Yeah.
The big guy's like, yeah, fuck that guy.
That big guy's Jon Favreau.
Is it really?
Yeah. I don't know if he does the voice acting, but it's him in the suit. They might modulate
I
his
didn't know
voice
that.
because they modulate everybody because they're all fucking mandos
Yeah.
and shit. God damn it, cigar's hard to keep lit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's Favs. That's why he's so much bigger than everybody else. It's fucking Happy Hogan.
Yeah, that makes sense now. I will say, dude, taste-wise, for a pure Candela wrapper, I'm really enjoying it. If
Yeah, I
it would,
do
if it would
too.
stay lit, it's fantastic.
Yeah, very much so.
And again, this could be mishandling by us. Like, it could just be over.
Well, not us.
well,
I
yeah.
haven't had it very long.
But-
It just may not need as much humidification as a
Right.
traditional cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a hair much. Interesting tidbit about this company: they went the Alec Bradley route. I don't know if you know that, but so I mentioned the company was started by a guy named Gerard and Neil, but the company's name is Jake Wyatt, right? So what they did was one of their sons was named Jake, and one of them is Wyatt.
Wyatt,
They put it together, very Alec Bradley, right?
Yeah.
Because Alan, what the fuck's his last name?
I can't think of it.
Alan something or other from Alec Bradley took his two sons and combined those names to create the name of that company. So, motherfuckers trying to sell out to STG for like $72 million, I guess.
And I hope
Which,
you guys
yeah.
managed to do it. Good
Yeah,
on
fuck
you.
yeah.
Like, that's fantastic.
Yo, it's Scandinavian Tobacco Group. You want to buy this fucking very efficient, put together fucking podcast.
Incredibly efficient. Because if there's one thing you should be, it's efficient.
I would say half, 26 mil in the Cigar Junkies.
Yeah, I
ears. You can have the licensing. You can have our faces.
Yeah.
We'll fucking get the first thing we do is get plastic surgery and fix this shit anyways.
Yeah, definitely don't put me in a cowboy hat, though. Trust me, it doesn't work out.
It does not. People want to touch it. It's
Yeah,
a whole
it's-
fucking
it's-
thing.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Reminder.
Call back. Dude, it was a good night. Like, the very end got a little awkward, but till certain
Just
problems
remember,
occurred.
not everybody can handle their alcohol in a certain way, and you know
Yeah, but no, it was a good night. It was another great party.
that boundaries look way different through fucking whiskey goggles, man.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
non-existent.
I think you could. Yeah, like those boundaries must be red, and you're looking through rose colored because they ain't there. Like
well, yeah.
they gone.
trying to be diplomatic.
Yeah, they gone. They gone.
Yeah. It was a good time though. I fucking got to hijack the microphone from the
I
fucking
heard,
band
yeah.
once or twice and shit. And that was fucking fun.
Dude, I was digging. At one point, I was sitting at the like under the deck by myself, just chilling, just sitting at the bar, just like feet up, chilling out
and
by
some
myself.
asshole comes in the room.
Well, no, but like
that was a callback to a different event.
whole different story.
Try to forget that one.
But no, it was nice because like I'm just chilling, I'm good. It was very. I love having the band up there,
Mm-hmm.
and I like chilling down here and just listening, hanging out, being able to enjoy the music and not be blasted by the music. I don't know what it is. I've never been a live music guy. Like as far as I love the vibe and the energy of all the people, but if the music's so freaking loud, it's too much. I'm just like, all right, I'm out.
You need to be in the scales assigned seating area. It's the bestest.
Oh, really?
Like back in that corner, you're chilling, but you're further away from it and stuff. If you throw the guitarist to 20, sometimes he'll come stick his dick in your face while he's playing.
I thought that was just one guitarist.
It's still sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, well, good on
I
you.
mean, I didn't lie.
Yeah, it's true.
And things were learned, you know. It's an educational experience.
Yeah. All you wanted to do was get a Milwaukee and
Yeah. Right when he put it behind his head. Just fucking.
be like,
Yep.
yep, you're not friends anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That guitar's coming around whacking you, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, Billy the Kid. You're now Billy the Bag. Yeah, so for any of you at home that has ever toyed with the idea of doing like an Ace Ventura cosplay, just remember, keep your pants up when you do the Mr. Sinky impression. Because otherwise,
I wasn't, dude. I was blatantly trying to avoid that conversation.
yeah, because otherwise everybody be talking about that shit. The whole night.
People notice when an asshole shows up.
There's a lot of details too, motherfuckers with the photographic memory.
Dude, there was a couple people like
you're supposed to
describing
like
stuff.
look away and
Right.
shit.
No, some of them were like, "Oh, what is that corn?" Like,
milkshake.
it brought all the boys to the yard.
Wow. Some more than others. Yeah.
Some just kept coming back for more.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I-
good.
I got into it with somebody today, just back and forth on social media. They were complaining about somebody's post, and they're like, "Why does their post have a Cohiba Cuban cigar for St. Patty's Day? It should be a hooligan or something like that." And I was like, "It's marketing. Like, it's not supposed to make sense. Like, it's people love Cuban cigars, so they put a Cuban in it." And well, that doesn't make sense. It should be an Irish themed cigar. And I was like, "So what you're saying is,
Because we make it look so good.
it should be an Irish themed cigar made with Nicaraguan, Dominican tobacco rolled in Honduras from a Cuban seed and distributed in the United States."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So he's wrong for using the Cuban, but it's better if you use this amalgamation of craziness instead. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Like, and old boy was getting like passionate and mad at me for arguing. And I was like, I was just
he's
being
got a point.
playful. But what makes this any more freaking of an Irish cigar than any other cigar?
The same thing about this.
The
Why is this an
Shamrock.
Irish T-shirt?
Because the Shamrock.
Because it's green.
No,
Green
no,
bell.
it don't work that way.
Why is the beer fucking Irish on St. Patty's Day? Because they put fucking green food coloring in.
Because
that
some
shit.
of it's from fucking Ireland. If you're drinking Smithwick's, like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, bust open a Guinness. Okay. You know, now, granted, black and blue, it's a half and half.
I mean, there's no green in there though.
But so it's not Irish?
Right.
But it's actually made in Ireland.
Yeah. So is my wife, but well, actually, they're immigrant.
I was say, like stages up along the way, right?
Yeah, well. Yeah, and I got nothing. I just like fucking being a pain in your balls for a change. I like being the fucking sawzall on your nutsack.
On my nutsack.
That's a good term. By the way, a lot of T-shirt movement. However, fucking as always, sizes that I don't have. So it's like fucking another order needs to be put in.
Yeah.
But yeah, some popularity.
I still got to get Earl's Large off you.
Yeah, it's here. It's in
Okay.
the box.
I got to pay you for that, too, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it'd be
I
nice.
mean, that'd help.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think there's another holiday shirt that would go over as well as this one. Maybe the Halloween shirt, just because it's a cool logo and it could be worn other times.
Yeah, like if we do, well, you're talking like just the skulls.
the
The cigar junkies with just the skulls change, or are you talking about like the full Halloween?
no the Halloween one, because I have just the skulls.
Right.
Right. But No, the Halloween one, because all it is just a purple neon with some
Yeah.
spider webs and shit.
So we go out to the car after the event last Friday, and the first words out of my wife's mouth, we get in the car, and she goes, "This really is my fucking hoodie."
Oh, I know.
And I
that.
was like, oh, "Yes, dear." Yes, dear. she just straight up like, "It's mine."
You can have another one, but it'll cost you.
Oh, Ryan, great fucking idea. He said instead, there's one that could do better. An ugly Christmas sweater.
I hate those.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But like, do a T-shirt that's an ugly Christmas sweater T-shirt.
that's a lot of ink. That's a lot of printing.
I mean, yeah.
But we have a Christmas logo. I like.
We have a Christmas
could put that
logo.
into a sweater.
We'll put the logo on an ugly sweater
That sounds
background.
expensive.
I feel like we could figure it out.
Could we?
We could.
Is there a we? Is there a we?
By
Because
December, hopefully,
it
we can.
feels like
Yeah.
mostly has been.
I mean, as of
you know,
recent, yeah, the fiscal
like not to be a fucking a dick and like throw it out there, but I mean, I think I'd be pretty cool about it. I was like, oh, I got fucking. Here's this new design. You can have this. Here's this. I got you one
that's
of
your
these
hand
too.
it to me. I'm
I
like, oh shit,
fucking-
thanks, bro.
I included you. You know what I mean? I wasn't letting you out in the cold just because you fucking have all your money in a cigar shop. that
it's
ain't
all
open.
tied up currently.
But I'd show you fucking the Easter one's definitely not a T-shirt. But I don't have my phone, so I can't show
Oh, I
you.
was gonna say I don't think I've seen that one yet.
You have not,
Oh,
but I
God.
do have it ready in advance. However, 4th of July one's pretty fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you one, but then I did another amalgamation of it too that's all black and white. Actually, there's not even any. Well, I guess the original logo there's blacks, but I want to go in eventually and erase all the blacks out so it's actually clear because I have it on a black background,
Oh,
so
okay.
it'll look black anyway.
Every time you put on.
But what I did was I did a stretched out fucking American flag that's only white stars and white stripes, and then got the logo centered over top of it. And I'm like, yeah, I want that to be the back windshield fucking decal on my
Yeah?
truck because you
Nice.
know you fucking people do the white ones on the black fucking windshields.
do you have the sliding rear window,
I do.
dude? I don't know what it is, but they always look better when like you have like the 3-piece window. It's stretched across and like something focal in the middle. I just like the way that.
Well, that'd be our logo.
Yeah, but I like the way that looks better. Yeah, and it's nice to have the big window and be able to just like, spread it
Well,
out.
some of
up
them
there.
motherfuckers too go down.
Yeah,
Like the whole fucking thing goes
Yeah.
down and shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
who
all
did
That's
that?
pretty cool. Like Toyota, I think.
yeah. I was trying to think. I know I've seen it. I just couldn't remember who it was. I don't know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I know I got a 1990 Ford, so it's still the two windows that don't actually clip. Like they clip together, but you can just grab the glass and like slide it out of them.
Yeah.
It's that easy in all of them. Yeah. Once you know how to break into an hotwire 90s, late 80s, 90s Ford, it's
You
pretty
never need to buy another
it's
one.
So surprising that it's not just like nobody ever has one. Because like you grab the windows, go like this, crawl in, go to the dash, reach up on the top of the steering column. There's a rod and go click.
Good news, everyone.
It's time for the cigar news, brought to you by Tom's Penworks. As a cigar smoker, you appreciate luxury. And as a premium cigar smoker, you appreciate handmade craftsmanship. And as a customer of Tom's Penworks, you'll appreciate the selection of custom-made, limited production items that you can show off to your friends. From handmade pens, pencils, bottle openers, cigar cases, and now custom rings, Tom will create something special for you or your loved one. Find him on the web at etsy.com/shop/Tom's Penworks. And as always, you can find the link in the description for this episode. And at the top of the list, we have the Cigar of the Week manufacturer. At Total Product Expo 2023, Jake Wyatt Cigar Company introduced its latest line, the JW Maverick. It's a cigar that is meant to deliver a stronger and fuller bodied experience into the Jake Wyatt portfolio. The JW Maverick gets its name from co-owner Gerard Abigin's son. I fucked it up worse this time than the last time. It is preceded by the initials, which are the company name, and also the names of the son's co-owners, blah, blah, blah. As for the cigar, it features a San Andreas Maduro wrapper over a Corojo binder and fillers consisting of Pennsylvania broadleaf, Criollo, Piotto Cabano, and production comes from Casamarabo Tabacalera in Dominican Republic. Crowned Heads has announced its 5th limited edition line extension to the Mildias?
Mildias, yeah.
the Mildias line, and it's going to get worse. The Mildias Maranitos E648 LE 2023. Because, yeah, why not more letters, right? The cigar, that's a lot of repetition of the name, features the same Nicaraguan binder and filler from Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Peru. The difference is the 2022 edition was a 5 3/4 by 52 Vitola, and the 2023 is a 6 1/8 by 48.
Same
Pareo.
cigar, new size.
Yeah, I don't really know if that categorizes as news, but they qualifies as news.
It's an LE.
I mean, it was the company that we're featuring today, so I
Yeah.
thought I'll throw that in there. But if I'd
What-
actually read the
wait.
whole thing, I might have been like,
What are you talking about? This company that we're featuring today?
Jake Wyatt.
Yeah, but you
you
said that.
oh,
after
no,
you
yeah.
went through the crowned heads.
It's a fucking day.
You
bro.
okay, bud?
It's a day.
I feel like I should just like pat you on the head.
Fucking Betty White's betraying me. It's fucking
That bitch.
Ovea Negra Brands has announced it's shipping an extension to its Blackwork Studio Rorschach line, the Rorschach Sumatra. Rorschach features a Sumatra wrapper over Nicaraguan Habano wrapper. What? So, is it a barber pole? Because
Probably,
what
yeah,
it states is it's a Rorschach that features a Sumatra wrapper over a Nicaraguan Habano wrapper
Over the
all
fillers.
Nicaraguan fillers. It'll come in one size of 4.5 by 48 short Robusto. The cigars are presented in 50 count boxes, and production comes from Fabrica Oveja Negra in Esteli, Nicaragua. TPE 2023, the long-awaited Maestro de Straka
Krakatoa.
Krakatoa.
Nope, just Krakatoa.
No.
Like it's said that plain. That's an old word.
Yeah, but it reminds me of what happens when you're walking in the living room with no shoes on and you come into
Dude,
contact with
my
the
kids-
coffee table.
My daughter just stubbed her toe for the first time,
I've
and
been
the
there.
look on her face was like, "What is this pain?" I'm like, "Yeah,
It's like
it's terrible."
it's one of the worst. It's
Yeah.
fortunately it's generally short lived, but you get that like 30 seconds of.
What do you think's worse, that or the funny bone? Like when you really whack the funny bone.
I take the funny bone anytime.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
over
I
the
hate
toe.
that. I hate that
Oof.
radiant pain, dude. That's I'm like,
dude.
nah.
Yeah, no bueno, man. Fucking. I get
Not
ingrown
great.
toenails too. I've like learned how to manage them, but I used to get them all the time. I tell you what, you get a little stub with an ingrown toenail, that shit is fucking ruining your day.
I don't get them anymore. I had them all
for real.
cut it. I had a surgeon because I used to get them so bad. They cut them all off. I don't get toenails on the sides. So like they cut them straight and they burn them and shit. And it's,
Yeah, my
it's
dad.
very
My dad
painful.
has no big toenail on one side now because of that.
Really?
Yeah, it just never grew back.
Dude.
I had to have one cut out once with a scalpel. It was fucking a bad time.
The most painful shot I've ever gotten was down the middle of my big toe, right
Yeah,
from the
me
tip.
too. I've had that.
Jesus,
It was a
that
long time
hurts.
ago. I
Yeah,
don't
same
remember
here.
it so well, but it was a long fucking time ago.
Oh, I can remember because like there's a pinch and a snap feeling that happens, and I just
Anyway, the Krakatoa from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust was showcased. The company is taking pre-orders from retailers through March 24th. It anticipates delivery in September 23. Word of Krakatoa first surfaced in 2021, but the project was put on hold to allow Dunbarton's Saka more time to tweak the blend. Krakatoa is a volcano in the Sunday Strait between the islands of Java and Sumatra in the Indonesian province of Lampung. Lampung. All right.
I think it's lampoon, but I'm not sure.
That's a lot of words in this.
We're calling Poony Town.
There's all kinds of words in here.
Lampoony Town.
The 1883 eruption of Krakatoa is one of the largest and deadliest volcano events in modern history.
Yeah.
I feel like my mic sounds really good today.
It does.
I feel like I'm sounding fucking hot, baby.
Yeah.
I'm like
The levels are spot
900
on for both
number.
of us, though.
Yeah, dude. Like if you were not watching this and you're just a podcast listener, you might be like, "Yo, that dude's tall and has hair and he's sexy as fuck."
But he's not.
Oh,
by the way.
I
In case
am
you're just
not.
listening,
No,
he does not.
do
have-
not watch.
He's not
the
tall.
video.
He doesn't have
It is-
hair.
Is not good.
I mean-
You're like somebody should wax that asshole. Room 101 Darama.
Actually, after never mind.
Room 101 Daruma is making its return to 2023 TPE. Forged Cigar Company began telling retailers that the Room 101 Daruma would be making a return. Let's say the name of the cigar again. The Room Daruma was first released in 2012. Daruma is a small paper mache figure used in Japan. There's often a symbol of perseverance and good luck. I feel like I put this in last week's shows too. Production of the 2023 version of the Daruma will be handled by the Oliva Cigar Company's Tabaliza factory. The cigar is Nicaraguan Puro and available in one size, a 6x50 Toro.
That's what Dave was smoking last week.
Yeah, just in case you didn't hear it because all the fucking junkies in the background making noise like a mofo. Now you get it again. Well, good for you.
Ryan Seneca said you look like a budget version of Tim Swanson from Cigars Daily.
Oh, that's not. Can I at least get the Rock? I mean, they fucking have product that looks like me. It's supposed to be the Rock. I mean, well, something.
Look, you ain't the budget version of that. You're the giveaway.
Wait, did you say Ron Swanson?
No, Tim Swanson, the guy from Cigars Daily.
Yeah. But my teeth don't gap, bro. I ain't got the gap tooth.
But I mean,
He looks like fucking. No offense to him. I'm just cutting.
Oh yeah, cut him up. Go for it.
Motherfucker looks like if Stone Cold Steve Austin's little brother had a fucking mild meth fucking addiction.
But dude, his fucking voice is awesome. He's got that like, I can't even do it. Like, he's got a great voice for it.
He's like, hello. He's not quite like that. He's not, it's not easy being green and shit.
Yeah.
He's got a badass voice for it.
Yeah, I know. I ain't too bad as long as you don't have to look at my face or my ass.
So what you're saying is you got a face for radio?
I do have a face for radio and an ass for it too.
Every time you said Daruma at the beginning, I kept
Daruma.
And when I proofed it, I don't know why, but I didn't read Daruma. I read Durmamu. And even the first time
I'm here to bargain.
The first two times you said it, I was like, wait, he's saying it wrong. How does he not know Durmamu?
I've come to bargain.
I understood that reference.
Yeah, I'm like, how does he not know? Like, of all people, you should know who. No,
Daruma. Like, look what asshole just walked into
Daruma.
Daruma. Daruma, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna bang you.
Oh, different story.
It happens.
Yeah, you'll have it. All right, so now that you've had a couple sips of it,
It's all right.
I like it.
I don't know if I'd have it in my regular rotation, but it's certainly not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the price of it's pretty much our age. So, like, spot on.
What's my age again?
I understood that reference.
Nobody likes you when you're 38.
I've been working with Joe at the shop, and I just let him have the radio because I get too many notifications. Like, it's terrible trying to listen to my phone on the radio there because it's just ding, ding all day. So I let him go with whatever he wants, and he's been putting on, like, Blink-182, shit like that, which I like.
All right.
But it's been getting, like, more and more emo every day. And, like, I never paid attention to the lyrics of those songs.
Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door?
But they're all just like, woe to me, my life is hard, it's terrible. And it's like, dude, wait, what the fuck? Stop it. Stop. Like, what do you stop?
Sometimes it's about spilling apple juice on the floor and wanting to kill yourself. Adam's song?
I know the song. I don't remember that part. I
remember the time you spilled the cup of apple juice on her. Please tell Mom this is not her fault.
Like, I remember he tried to kill himself. I don't remember the apple juice line at all. Not even, like, a little bit. I did not understand that reference.
I can't look up the lyrics because I don't have my phone.
You don't have a
but
phone, and mine's tied up with our conversation with Ryan right now. And somebody else who's just ghost watching. They're not commenting. By the way, if you guys don't know it by now, only sometimes does it pop up and tell us certain people were in the chat, so you have to tell us when you're there. Just like quick, hello.
I mean, it's not a rule. You don't have to tell us.
Yeah, if you want to be acknowledged, though. Because we had complaints from a gentleman who would join and was mad that we wouldn't acknowledge him. And it's like, that's great. We didn't know you were there, bro.
Say what's up, man.
What's up? Like, what's up?
If you, like, there's no threat here, but if you don't tell us who you are, there's a possible outcome where one of the hosts of the Cigar Junkies shows up at your house and exposes their asshole.
It has been known to happen at a house.
A house. A home, as it were.
Yeah. I mean,
many call it home.
And amazingly enough, that asshole was underneath of a giant dick.
I don't think you pronounced that right.
It was a huge dick.
You're not fucking New Zealand. You're not Kiwi.
How do you pronounce it?
Under the boardwalk.
That's not the same word. So today, Joe goes over to the laundromat to use the facilities,
Facilitating.
and he comes back. He's like, "Yo, you got to go over there and go to the bathroom." I was like, "Awkward." He's like,
Fucking Trey Mac, you in town already?
"There's a lady over there that looks like an actress, and I can't figure out who she looks like." He's like, "You got to go over there." I'm like, all right. So I walk in.
It's Marissa Tomei.
Just a moment. Just let me. Anyways, yum. No, not even.
Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I never told you about that.
I think you did.
Okay.
It's coming back to me. It's all coming back to me.
And I got my kids in on it now. I'll just go Red Robin.
Yum.
They go yum, and my wife's "You asshole." But no. So I walk past her, and I look, and I'm like, "Who is? Yeah, who does she? She does look like some. It's Costanza's mom,
Oh, Jesus.
dude.
Estelle.
She looked just like a thinner version of Estelle, and I was like, that is hair color, everything.
Let's go, Jerry. Go!
Nope.
What do you?
Nope. These buttons, it like pushes the whole fucking
that's
thing
right.
across.
What the hell was that?
Apparently, I did push it enough. Just.
I don't even know which button that was.
It was.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, but I figured you'd be proud of me. I picked up on who it was.
You stupid idiot!
I mean, I thought I got it, bro. I thought I had it.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of talking out your ass, yeah, new position in the at the bench here is not working.
New position?
Yeah, I need to be over.
Giggity,
here more.
giggity, giggity.
Yeah, I need to be over here more.
Well,
my
we
leg hurts
swang
from
it.
smacking it into this thing.
We swang it.
Every time I go to talk to you, I like turn and I whack my leg on the bottom or on the leg of the poker table, and it's not so comfortable. It's not comforting.
It'd be. My life would be so much easier if I just fucking put the words on the buttons for what they are instead. But fucking, if you ever just see me staring off over here, it's usually me going like, "Wait, what's that button?" And so like sometimes I'll just look for an excuse during the show to play something just to see what the fuck it was. It's like I'm not really sure.
Not 100% certain.
A couple
as
of
it
these
were.
have some writing on them, but this one does.
Shut up and take my money.
And then this one,
Bite my shiny metal ass.
that's the old
Feel
clip.
better?
Not quite.
Okay.
Wait.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I kind of like the little fucking the little musical.
I
Fucking
like the
bump on
musical
that.
part of it, and then it's like I don't like it. I'm like, well, that's not. I like the musical number. Well, let's see. What else
You
we got
do
going on?
that
It's just like
noise. That is very Sam. You're the only one that ever does that like
What's
that. Yeah. None of those were it. You ashamed of your
It's one of those I
fucking
can't. I know I can't do it on purpose.
noise. So I keep telling my wife. I don't have a got him. I need a got him. Yeah, it's pronounced.
I know it's
eem.
eem. I know.
Eem.
My name is Yef.
Let's get this guy a fucking poppers.
We need to get a my name is Yef. So as soon as he shows up in chat and be like, hit it. My name is Yef. Was it 21 Jump Street?
I don't know.
Is that the name of it? I'm trying to think of the name of the movie.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's 21 Jump Street.
El Jefe?
El
Old
Jefe.
one or new one?
Which one?
That's what I'm asking you. Which 21 Jump Street?
The one with the Magic Mike guy.
This is a new one.
Yeah.
Really? It was easier for you to say the Magic Mike guy than the new
Dude.
one?
I've never seen Magic Mike, but it is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It's been great for
Your
my
wife
marriage.
get the
It's
motor
great
going
for
with
my
that one, huh?
marriage.
I mean, we're not that far off, bro. I mean, Channing Tatum, I mean, he's in that pool. Like, we could put him up there with Jeff Goldblum and Chris Hemsworth pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, like,
But see,
you don't have to be like, oh, I've never seen it.
But it was
You know what I
great.
mean? Like, well, he can let us in. Let us know.
yeah, I haven't seen that.
Let us peek behind you.
I mean, it's got McConaughey in it, so I mean, there's that.
All right.
The problem is like the glory of the movie.
Just doing.
All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, it happens.
But no, like a lot of the glory of that movie wore off because my wife was watching something else that he was in, and she goes, "The fuck's up with his ears?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Channing Tatum, what's up with his ears?" And now she's like, she tried to watch Magic Mike with her friends and bullshit and drink wine and all that, and she's like, "I can't not see Dumbo anymore." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Apparently his ears are huge. I didn't realize it. I'm like, well, damn.
There's a dude at work. He's got the tiniest ears I've ever seen on an adult man. Really? And all I could think is like, you're gonna have the most normal sized ears when you're like 90.
Yeah,
Because
like
fucking them motherfuckers never stop growing.
Yeah,
Noses and ears, bro. So like, you look at like Ian, what's his name? Fucking Magneto and
McKellen.
Yeah,
McKellen?
Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen.
McKellen.
That's right. And fucking, he's also the fucking Gandalf.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But that dude's ears are the whole length of his head.
Oh yeah, no, it's
They
fantastic.
are fucking from here to here, bro. Easy. And he got a schnoz too.
The best is like a guy was walking by the shop the other day. Joe and I were smoking a cigar, had taken a break, and I was like, "Yo, you got to look at this guy and tell me what your first thought is." And he looks at him. He's like, "He's up there a bit." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "He's up there a bit." I'm like, "That is not what I noticed." The dude had one of those like. He had a bigger nose, but he had like the golf ball on the end of it, and it was just bright red. What the fuck are you looking up?
Yeah. I might have to make it. I don't think it exists yet. Good. They can't see this.
What are
on
you
the
doing?
camera.
What are you doing,
This is not what I.
dude? You should not watch porn while we
that's-
do it.
No,
Like-
I forgot the O. Does that help? Nope. It does not. You ever see the?
Unfortunately, you put in the wrong thing. You don't want the G thing. You want the banana thing.
banana?
Yeah, look it up at that way.
Really?
Yeah,
Alright, what's that?
yeah. I have one.
That's disappointing because fucking I wanted to be the guy that made that.
No,
shit.
it exists.
Do you really have one?
No, but I guarantee you it exists if you put it in as a. So should I just give it out like what you're looking up, or are you waiting to see what's going
Well,
on?
so like fucking, if you guys out there, Ryan Seneca, we know you're on par with this. No, I don't see no photos.
There's
sir.
got to be one there.
So you would think so. So there's the fucking
There's the elephant trunk one.
yeah, the elephant trunk. If you ever if you're thinking about Magic Mike and the type of wardrobe one
Yes.
might wear in that situation, the elephant trunk. And I always thought I'd like a Gonzo from the fucking Muppets. Actually, in my case, it'd be the
What
Muppet
up, Mike Dove?
Babies. It'd be the Muppet Babies, maybe.
Muppet Babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
What's up,
Dove
Mike?
just showed up.
Me and Mike are getting close. We have communications every week now.
Communications.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I asked him for the special request on the Trey Mac. Little teaser for next week. We got Trey Mac Shipley, the guy that's known to handle more than one business at a time.
Yep, the pot crapper.
Yeah, he's the
Podcaster.
the multitasker.
Multitasker. Is that what we're
That's
going
the
with?
word.
Multitasker?
You said something about Glory before, and there's a tie in there. Everybody's favorite Glory hole attendant,
Oh.
Yeah.
You just like him because he's another bald guy.
and he's little too.
He's a little guy. Yeah, he isn't. Huge.
Yeah, oh yeah, he fits right in.
He said he needs some Miss Piggy Bottoms. What up, Shannon? How you doing, honey?
She come in as soon as I
ju-
start talking about that shit.
And I said it as soon as she came in, buddy.
Oh, we might be all right then. No embarrassment for you today, honey.
Mike, how'd your golf game go today since you decided to call it a half day?
Better than mine, I can promise you that.
Yeah.
Fucking
She said, hi, LOL.
whoa.
There was a lot of exclamation points, which is
Oh,
why
okay.
that's why the eyes got big in
It
it.
was like, Jesus, man, fucking
You know-
life sounds like Elmo tonight. Yeah. Drinking away the pain.
Dude, I've learned that doing my Elmo voice is really fun to my dogs because it fucks them up. They have no idea what's going on.
It's not just the dogs, bro. That shit's creepy as fuck.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's not even Elmo. It's just creepy fucking small thing.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
it
you're
doesn't-
not quite there. You got the little thing, but you need to put that little high pitched cutie on it.
The problem is I can only do it.
Elmo got new shoes. Elmo's world.
It's pretty close.
Yeah,
It's pretty
the problem is I can only do it loud.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying not to like blast that. What'd you smoke, Mr. Dove? He said he played good and smoked better cigars.
Oh.
But I mean, if he smoked better cigars than his golf game, I'm assuming you had Philly Blunts. I mean, whoa.
I thought he was better than me.
Bro, he didn't probably break anybody else's driver, so.
That's what I'm saying. There's no Hallmark card for that.
Bro, no,
That's
that's
too specific.
what you're talking about is like the prepackaged Blackberry White Owls. Like, that's you. He's at least a Philly Blunt.
I was thinking of Cheroot.
Oh, shit. Why did that take me so long?
I don't know. That's not my MO is not
so
taking too long.
I'm not known for it in any circles ever.
Zip over. We need some subject matter.
He went for
here,
Wawa
bro.
Grape. So I reached out to TJ Miller. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Comedian.
Yeah.
He's going to be in town.
Yeah.
I got a response,
Yeah.
but we can't accommodate.
What? Maybe.
I know. And then once I get like the whole schedule worked out, but I'm really trying. And I am actually
Why?
in contact.
What's the accommodation?
It's just right now it's like midnight after a show, and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that, bro.
Why not?
Because my wife will be out of town. So like I only have the sitter for like a small period of time and stuff. So
We got people.
and that's why I didn't say it's not going to happen. But your face when I said who it was,
I like TJ Miller.
dude, he's fucking
the fucking weasel,
the
bro.
gentle giant,
And
man.
not the fucking shitty weasel either. None of that fucking what's his name? From Who's His What?
Yeah. Wheezing the juice. Pauly Shore.
Yep. That's
Dude,
the one.
Pauly Shore's fucking hysterical too. In his own weird ass hippie kind of way.
I liked him in Futurama. He's like, I assure you, if it rhymes, I can make trouble in it. Fucking
I think of Encino Man and Son-in-Law.
Biodome.
And yeah,
In
Biodome.
the Army Now.
I wasn't a big fan of that one.
I didn't say it was, but
Yeah.
you think of it. you
Well,
know
no,
what I
the
mean?
other ones, like those three, Biodome, Encino Man, and Son-in-Law, those are the three I think of. Son-in-law was
Nah, dude, fucking TJ Miller's bit on the on his driver's license picture. You ever watch that shit?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I'll look it
Oh,
up
it's
after.
so good. So he's like fucking. So I actually called up and asked. He's the California DMV. I had to get a new ID. I had to get my picture taken. And he's like, so I called and researched ahead of time. You cannot make faces. He's like, because I always wondered what this guy would be doing. And he's like,
But he's got the fucking hair pointed straight up and his neck all out and shit.
and so he's like, they tell you right off the bat, you cannot make faces. And he's like, damn. He's like, but wait a minute. If I walk in there and make that face the whole
Right.
time, they don't know I'm not making a face. That's just. And he's like, then I realized whenever this guy smiles, it could be really creepy. It's a fantastic video, guys.
What up,
Fucking
Chris
check it out.
Scales? How you doing, honey?
Oh, the boss.
The boss ladies
The
here.
boss.
The balls.
The
like a boss.
Podicures, her pretty princess pedicure paws. Something like that.
Paw pedicures?
print.
Paw print.
It's very hard to say.
What just happened? Paw
Right?
print pedicures.
Yeah.
Shannon said free mahi mahi. I don't understand that reference.
You told me you didn't want me to take it out in public anymore.
Oh, shit. Damn, bro.
Is that a fish? Mahi mahi?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not self-complimentary, is it?
That's it, yeah.
I was thinking like fucking Willie.
He's like, yeah, free willy. Nah,
No.
man.
Yeah.
Dude, tuna are huge, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not orca big, but
Sardine? Salty and small, shriveled.
plankton. Damn it. Oh,
He does have one eye.
yeah.
Oh, we just got another idea for the fucking G-string.
Yeah. Plankton G-string.
Oh, yeah, Gonzo.
Oh,
and Plankton.
Biodome. Free
Ant-
mahi mahi for
Anteater?
Biodome.
I said
the aardvark.
Oh, is that what it's from?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie. I just know it from fucking Futurama. He's like, man, you sure made trouble in that bubble. And that's what he goes to, I assure you, if it rhymes.
When I think of Biodome, I think, I'm a Sherman tank. And he runs into the steel door. It doesn't work out for him. No? Okay.
Write that down.
It's a long fucking delay,
I
bro.
was like, what happened? Like, I watched
I
you
don't
push
fucking
it.
know. I'm not
I don't
real
even know,
sure
bro.
what the shit's happening. because sometimes our shit's right on point, and sometimes it just ain't.
It's just
And,
it's having it knows you're having a bad day, so it's having a bad day.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Giggity dope. That actually timed out really well. I feel like you have to go into our show.
That's when you're trying to
cut
do
that.
it in the living room.
Just happened.
I loaded
Oh,
that
okay.
to try to cut back up the delay, but it's like you're doing it in the living room. You stub your toe at the same time. The coffee table.
Giggity dope. You're gonna go into our show and
Yeah.
cut that out and make that a button. Be our first, home created button.
Why? I just combine them. I can just do that.
Or you could. The timing was already spot on though. Like just go to that part in the show and just be like, giggity dope.
Do you think that I am really going to
No,
take the
fuck
time to
no.
go through?
No, it was supposed to
hell
just
no.
be like a fun thing.
Oh.
Happy St. Patty's
I
Day,
get
Christina Scales.
Oh,
Madam. We got like 7 people in here, and I don't know who all's here. So shout out if you're here. Say Happy St. Patty's Day to
yeah, creepers.
Chris Scales.
Scalesy.
Are you not at the event this evening, Chris?
The event, the main event, the sub event, the.
The current event, the Smoke and Blues event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I was sad they made that shit.
Yeah,
at
they
5,
like
'cause I
literally,
was
and they
supporting.
made it 8, end at 8, and I'm like, yeah, we can't do that. Like that's just not gonna work.
Yeah, they're on the fucking Earl's PCC time on that one.
But I feel like
Fucking dickhead.
Earl would invite us specifically and then put it at that time.
Yeah,
They
but
just had
he's-
an event happen. Like that makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, motherfuckers, you know when we do our shit. Like every one of you knows. It ain't a fucking secret and shit. Like it ain't like these
Yeah.
are.
We don't randomly do it. Like we do schedule our time.
But not only that, but these are not like acquaintances. These are people in our fucking circle. Every one of them, like on the fucking stage, the people throwing the fucking event, all of the people watching, like they are in the fucking circle, bro.
They're in the loop. Yeah.
They are all planets revolving around the sun. Well, that sounded a little bit more fucking.
Yeah, egotistical than you meant to.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like going around the brown-eyed.
It happens. A lot more distance between. You keep your clearance. I tell you that one right.
So I asked Chris if she was at the event. She said, "Nope, I'm enjoying resting, relaxing it in jammies. It's no bra time. Woot woot."
I hope she doesn't mean Jameson's in Dormont.
Jammies, pajamas.
Oh, I thought you said Jamie's.
No.
That's a good name.
I
for a
did say
fucking-
Jammies because she
that's
spelled
a-
it J
that's
A
a
M M I E.
Good name for a bar, bro. Jammies.
Jammies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, want to go hang out in Jammies?
Oh no, smoking blues painter today. Yeah, Friday at 6. Bastards.
You sons of bitches.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of fucking more fun, messed up names for bars now. Just in that rabbit hole.
All right, guys, fire off as many terrible, good bar names as you can think of in the
30
chat.
seconds later.
1 year later.
Mickey's?
I think that one exists.
Yeah, but you get it? Date rape? They just call it date rape.
Just dirty, bro. I mean, what are you saying
Just
about
dirty,
What are
bro?
you saying about Mickey Peg right now, man?
The pegster.
The pegster.
The unplugger.
The remover of plugs.
We could call we could get a cure for constipation and call it the peg, the Mickey Peg.
Get
'Cause
you unplugged
It'll get
quick.
you unplugged. Yeah.
Speaking of plugs, you got all like fancy and shit with like remotes now for fans and shit around here. So it's kind of nice. What's the amp rating on them? Do you know?
I don't know.
Like, are they 5 amp, 20 amp?
They just connect the plug to the other plug. Oh,
Willie's Cigar Tech
there's no
Center said
guitars.
skinny dicks.
that sounds definitely like Big Richards is one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris came back with hammered.
Hammered. Yeah.
Beer goggles. I like that. That's Mr. Seneca.
I still.
It's gotta exist
I'm a
somewhere.
big fan of the gym. Hey baby, I'm going to the gym.
Oh, yeah. But like the JIM.
Yeah. Well, no.
No?
I would GYM.
What if you did GUYM? The Gime.
Actually, it's just how Homer pronounces
Okay,
it.
just checking.
Gime.
Gime. I'm going to the Gime.
It's fucking. That's a great episode. Walking out, fucking. He's like goes for the midnight walk, and he's like, "What the hell is a gime?"
Gime.
Walks out and goes, "Oh, gime."
Oh.
Yeah.
What if you did like GYM ecologist? Be like the Gime ecologist. Like, where are you going? I'm going to the gym, mycologist. No. It was funny in here. It wasn't when it came out.
You're in Cory territory
Yeah,
right now, bro.
it's. I'm not happy with what just happened.
You're in Cory territory. That'd be a fucked up fucking name right there.
Ryan said, Buddy and I used to leave Corey's workplace and tell old ladies we were going to church. Church was the Valley Hotel. You know where Valley Hotel is?
I do not.
Oh, okay. It's a good little shithole bar. I don't know. It's had its ups and downs for sure. There's been some not so great times at the Valley. But it's a hole in the wall. You know, it's a Pittsburgh bar. What? Yeah, it did burn down.
The Hardcock Cafe.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't be sorry.
Damn, bro. You just went there. You were like, yeah.
It came up. I was like, what about some other fucking famous bars? Like, we should tweak it.
I feel like Skinny Dick's needs more love though. Like, what's their featured drink at Skinny
Slim
Dick's?
Richards.
Slim Richards, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the featured drink at Slim Richards?
The Money Shot.
The Money Shot. But it's tiny. This is this little tiny, like the shot glass is like that.
It comes in a squirt gun.
Is that how it comes? Is that how it comes?
That's exactly
It comes
how it comes.
Exactly like that.
The only way you can take it is fucking the bartender has to shoot it in your mouth.
Is that how you take it? Is that how you take it when it comes?
That's what she said.
Yeah, there was a lot of openings for that one on that. Chris said, wow.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I said, Chris said, wow. That's what she said. Haha.
There was a lot of
I got it.
Openings.
Tons
There's
of
a lot of
openings. There was so many openings. there was a plethora of openings.
You didn't see Ant-Man Quantumania yet.
Nah.
That's the best fucking line in the whole fucking movie. There's like this blob creature in the quantum realm, and he's like, "Oh, you got holes." Because he don't have no holes. He's just a blob. He's like, "Look at you. You got holes. How many holes do you have?" And some guy in the background goes, 7. He has 7 holes. And Ant-Man goes, "That's right."
Yeah. I think I saw a reel of that or like a meme or something. What are the memes with Nick Cage looking creepy at somebody and then Pedro Pascal looking back like all like...
I don't know. I think people are just digging into Pedro Pascal's Wikipedia and finding shit nobody knew he was in.
Well, I'm wondering if it's like... Because the Nick Cage looks like the... Was it not the Burning Man, but the Wicker Man. The Wicker Man. I think that's from Wicker Man, and I think Pedro Pascal's from a different movie because it's never like a smooth pan. It never. I'm wondering if that's what's going on there.
The smooth pan,
like a smooth pan from like Sam to Cory.
The banana hammock. That could be the name of a fucking bar.
We could do the banana hammock, but I mean, there's already. Can we put it across the street from the Monkey Bar?
Bikini Bottom.
Yes. That should be a thing.
Topless bar.
Pedro Pascal is a butt Nick Cage fan.
A butt?
Pedro Pascal is a butt Nick Cage fan. Big, not butt. Bug. The best is the autocorrect is just screwing her all up right now. Big. But you got to look at it. Like, you can tell it's autocorrect, just fury.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Tilt. Oh, you're going to put it back.
She's getting tilted.
Hey, it's my wife.
Yeah.
Big not butt and I cannot lie.
Big not
Big.
butt.
That's a good movie.
Big not butt bug. Damn it.
Big.
What? Oh, what movie?
Big.
Oh, dude, great movie. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That's the odd couple.
There was somebody like, no, that's what he does on the piano in the Toy Store.
Oh, okay.
But it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I guess somebody saw him somewhere and they did that. Like they.
Mighty Duck Man, I swear to God, I was there. I was like,
I forgot it said the Mighty Duck part. It was a reference to seeing somebody. It worked.
Oh, okay. I was like, is Emilio
It might
Estevez in the
logic.
movie? And I forgot.
Nah, he was like, no, I swear I see this guy seen him.
All right. So, what do you think of the cigar? I like it actually.
Think it should come with a lighter to attach to the end of the motherfucker. At least.
It's probably just over humidified.
At least package one of those small butane cans with it. You know what I mean?
Pack of matches. Just a box of matches. Because a
Feel
box
like
of
I'd
matches
burn my
might
fingers.
Like if you light it with a butane torch, and then after that you just continue keeping it lit with the matches, it might work. Did you see that flame at the beginning? Like I lit it and it just like turned into a candle for a good 5 seconds. That was different. That is not a normal one by any means.
Right there. This is the name of the bar.
Right there.
Yeah, because when somebody says, "Hey, are you coming out to that thing?" You'd be like, "I'll be right there."
Oh, hey, where are you going tonight? I'll be right there.
It's
Where?
Not bad.
Right there.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah. I think there's one in Monongahela called My Buddy's Place. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to my buddy's place.
How about stay home? I'm going to stay home.
What are you
Yeah,
doing tonight?
I'm
I'm going to stay home. Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
Are you going out again tonight? I'm going to stay home.
I'm gonna stay home.
I'm going to stay home.
Yeah.
You can say it quick. I mean,
Yeah.
you Pittsburgh ease it up. Yeah, Pittsburgh got to be rated one of the worst accents in the country. I thought that was neat.
I mean, it's
It's
not
terrible.
wrong.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's-
it's
It's
very-
like you
really not good.
No, it's
Our show is called the other podcast is called The Last of Yins, and like actually nobody uses it in their vernacular really, except for my brother-in-law.
yeah.
And even then, I still feel like he's like using it ironically.
Dude, he
or,
was
like,
repping
very
the shirt in
intentionally.
the Junkies today.
Of
I saw
course
that.
he
That was
is.
awesome.
Yeah.
He's
Yo,
like going
you know
green
what?
today.
I hadn't even considered it, but I might have to put out a couple hoodies because I'm pretty sure that if I had hoodies made of this, they would him and his wife would wear it once a week.
Oh, really?
Oh, until it was rags.
Nice. They hoodie people, I guess.
Yeah, very much so.
Does that make them hood rats?
Ooh, that's a good name for a fucking bar
Hood
too.
rats?
Yo.
I don't know that we want that clientele, bud. I mean, yeah, you're getting very.
I wouldn't turn down any clientele.
You're getting very meth-esque at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, but as per Cory standards, Tim Daly would be there, so or Tim Swanson would be there. Tim Daly, why the fuck is wrong with me?
Hi, my name's Sam the Tip. Like,
All
what the
right.
fuck?
We're gonna make sure the end of this show is fun.
Yeah. What do we got? What do we got? We got events and
You're
shit.
poor. What you want to fucking talk?
I'll
more
do
shit?
events today because
All right.
I haven't done anything in like months. Ryan's a dick. He said he'd rock the skull hoodie. Sam looks too creepy on the non-skull shirts. What a
It was like he was like, yeah, I'm good with that because I was like,
it's
I
fine,
try
whatever.
again. It was
Just
really
fucking
hard to do. Like I'm easy. I'm an oval. I could draw that shit by memory. I don't even need to trace. It's just an oval with like fucking a couple of triangles over the eyes and shit. Fucking easy.
My daughter goes, today I had the shirt on when I picked him up from school, and she's like, Daddy, all day we tried to catch the leprechaun. I said, okay. She goes, why didn't you just tell me that you're the leprechaun? I'm like, I didn't know I was the leprechaun. And she's like, right there on your shirt, you're a leprechaun. And I was like, well, I'll be damned. Sure shit, I guess I am. Glad you noticed, kid.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't put a rainbow in there. You know what I mean?
Why not?
I know. I just feel like because the shirt's more every day without.
Oh,
it.
yeah. If you'd have rainbowed here, it would be
Yeah.
different
It'd be
clientele.
like episode 3 of The Last of Us. Half of our audience would be off that shit.
Sunday, March 19th, St. Patty's Day Jamboree at Dirty Dog Cigar Shop. Luck is upon us, lads. Sunday the 19th marks this year's St. Patty's Day Jamboree featuring Alec Bradley, Hooligans and Shamrocks, Irish Coffee, and short, funny-looking, red-bearded guys galore. The fortuitousness...
You're going to say galoots.
Yeah, I almost did.
Red bearded galoots.
The fortuitousness kicks off at 3 p.m. sharp.
The whatness?
Fortuitousness. Yeah, I said it right. Fortuitousness. All right.
That's a fucking word.
Yeah, it's a bit much. Thursday, March 23rd, it's All Saints Cigars at Old Allegheny Smoke Shop. Meet the plug puller himself, Mickey Pegg, owner of All Saints Cigars. Take
forgot I
advantage
put
of
that in there.
exclusive deals and promotions. Oh, no, I absolutely went with it. Saturday, March 25th, the pre-party Irish Bunch at Major Stokes on Nelson Laguasto's Cigars Tradition. The pre-party Irish Bunch at Major Stokes in Greensburg.
Brunch. You said Irish bunch.
I did
The
twice.
Irish bunch.
I did it twice.
The Irish bunch.
Both times.
And that's the way they became the Irish bunch.
I feel like you could like put in the
Just to be-
recorder there and just be good to go. The piccolo. Kick off the day with us as we enjoy the brunch buffet
Us.
and It says us, dude. Look, you know what?
Yeah, but you've given me shit for that
you just
exact thing before.
You just copied and pasted. Kick off the day with them as they enjoy the brunch buffet and bar at Major Stokes from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. before the St. Patrick's Aladino party begins at 12 noon at Nelson Laguasto's Cigars in Greensburg.
Major Stokes.
Major Stokes, bro.
What about a bar called Strokes?
I feel like that could be,
Different strokes for different folks?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
The glory hole.
that has to exist. Somebody look it up and see if the glory hole is actually.
You know what
a
that
bar.
is? That is the fucking bar equivalent of just the tip cigars. It's 100%.
It's enough. That is enough of that.
Yeah, it's 100%
Because
the fucking same
Dude,
thing,
there was a
bro.
bar in Finleyville called Little Dick's
Yeah.
for a long time.
They're all called Little Dicks in Finleyville.
Yeah, now they turned it to
Ding,
Latitude
ding,
48, and it was like $350 for a drink. It was terrible. I'm like, you're in Hackett, y'all. Like, you're not even in Finleyville proper.
Yeah, and you can't even wear a denim jacket. It's bullshit right there.
It's just crazy as hell, man.
The fucking
That ain't
lady at
right.
the event, I was like, yo, can you wear a denim jacket in Bentleyville? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck, Sam? You're like, Finleyville. I'm like, oh.
Finleyville's not Bentleyville, bro.
They're right there, right?
Come on.
Are they close to each other's?
No, not really. No.
I don't know my geographies.
Yeah, apparently not. One is south of 70 and one is not. So there's that. I mean,
that's helpful.
You know where Finleyville is. You know where 70 is. One
Aye.
is south of 70.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a hike. It's like 25 minutes.
Oakley
25 minutes.
They both end in evil.
They are evil, yes.
That was not on purpose.
Did I finally get you?
Not really.
Ish.
No.
Bro, speaking of event, how have we not
God,
mentioned
evil
the bathroom
right in.
cigar that got smoked? Oh! What the hell was that
fucking
about?
Jesus, bro.
Why did that happen?
Because
that was
Jason's
so
a
gross.
fucking idiot, dude.
That was so gross.
That motherfucker, who knows how long that was in there.
Like, dude, yeah, but like
he was like, I'm gonna finish it too, and then like 2 minutes later it was in the ashtray.
he left a lot of like partially smoked cigars around. He definitely lost track of quite a few of them.
He leaves a lot of sloppy seconds hanging around, I guess.
Apparently
although
picks
he
up
doesn't
sloppy
mind, he doesn't
seconds,
mind
too.
taking them either. I mean,
he'll
that
take it.
is.
Yeah, that was messed up.
You imagine there was some light reading accompanying that cigar. You know what I mean? Like fucking that was not a.
That's a poopy finger cigar. There's a lot wrong with that one.
That was
But,
not
like, why did
a
you
leisure cigar.
Why did you decide to be like, you know what? You're getting a poop cigar.
Just to see if he would.
You fucking knew he would. You were like, hey, watch this. He's gonna smoke it. And I was like, what are you talking about?
I didn't know. I had a feeling.
No, you came out and said, hey, he's gonna smoke this. Like, you made it known to all of us it was gonna happen.
Oh, well, because I was like, I'll give you $5 if you'll smoke that cigar in the bathroom,
Okay.
and he agreed to it.
But
I didn't
okay.
think
I didn't
he
know that.
would agree to. Like I was testing the waters, as it were. Later, I tried to give him $1 to go fucking grind in somebody's lap. Oh, that was the next day. I was trying to get him to grind on, like, because Scales was sitting up closer to the speakers over on the side of the deck, and he's sitting up on like a higher chair.
And one of the high tops.
And I was like, yo, I'm fucking looking through my wallet. All I have is 20. So I look at his wife and I was like, do you have $1? And she's like, yeah, I think so. She's like, I've got 2. I'm like, I just need 1. I was like, here's $1 if you'll go grind on Jeff. And he wouldn't do that. He'll smoke the poop cigar, but he wouldn't grind on Jeff. Like most people would pay money.
You know
for
what?
that.
We actually have a really good base here that we can ask. Chris, what's more gross? Smoking a poop cigar or grinding up on your husband?
Damn.
Don't answer that.
Oh, she's on top of it.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
it's happening.
Either she just spit out her fucking sangria all over the fucking sofa and has to change her jammies, or you are getting smacked the next time she sees you.
I got a couple ha-ha stickers. I don't know who all they were from, but there's just all these ha-has come up. She said poop cigar. Okay, we're good. But she did it right. She
Jesus,
put the poop
bro.
emoji and then said cigar. Like, she didn't just type it
I
out.
can't wait to see Jeff.
Be like, hey,
I'll be like,
just so
yo,
you know.
you're lower on the totem pole than the poo cigar.
Like, which one's more gross?
Your wife said she'd rather smoke the poo cigar than you.
You know what's weirder, though? That somebody would for free go down and show their brown eye off to people. Like, that's more. And, like,
Who's gonna
randomly.
look at that, though? You know what I mean?
Unintentional passers-by.
There were no passers-by. Everybody
It was
camped
aimed
in
at
there.
somebody.
And you were giving me the cue of when to do it.
I was not intentionally
You were
giving
like,
you the
all
clue.
right, he's here. Action.
No, well, I didn't know that's what it meant. I was not aware that I was cueing you in.
You still knew my ass was coming out.
No, I
Yes,
really
you
did. No,
You
really.
know, you did. Hold on.
I
hold
should
on,
have
hold on,
known.
hold on,
I
hold
should
on,
have
hold on,
known.
hold on,
Alcohol was
hold on,
involved.
hold on. All right, let me reset the fucking scene for you. What happened was I came down because all I heard upstairs was there's a conversation downstairs about your asshole. I said, okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. But you know, it'd be funny if I just go down, I open the barn door and walk into the room backwards with my pants down. And I did. And then everyone went, he's not here. He's not here. And so I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh.
I'll go hide behind the refrigerator and wait to be informed when he is.
I
And
did
I will
not
do a
realize-
repeat performance. So it was fucking telegraphed what was going to happen. And you were the one that was like, all right, now. And I was like, cool, bro. You fired the starter pistol.
I did not. No.
You
No.
did. Don't give me that.
I did not intentionally fire that pistol.
All right,
we had a
Alec-
misfire.
Alec Baldwin, fucking, you can say whatever the fuck
I
you
did
want,
not
but you're
inhale. Okay, just
responsible.
calm down.
You-
I did not realize that I was.
You pulled the trigger, buddy.
I did not realize
It is
that.
is your responsibility to check and see what's in the chamber before you fire.
Chris goes, wait, I'm saying the poop cigar is gross. Grinding Jeff is. And she just did like a real happy like.
Oh,
it's not really a happy. It's more of a like a meh.
You know what really fucking sucks?
What's that?
As this is where the show should have started. I kind of want to start over, not like do the show over again, but like let's just have another hour and a half.
We just had
Like
the wrong
right
speed
now.
for the beginning of it. Like,
Yeah, it was fucking technical difficulties. And
Yeah.
trucks having seizures and fucking all that happy audio issues and shit like that.
having
But,
issues.
Yeah, I've had some issues in my day once or twice. I'm working through them.
And
I've
it's
never
okay.
smoked a poo cigar.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
I haven't. Yeah. So for anybody out there outside of our circle, if you've never written in, and I know you haven't because nobody ever has, so fuck you if you say you have. Unless we have it. Yeah,
have one.
no, I'm comfortable.
We have
Well,
one.
yeah, fuck Joe.
Yeah.
He's not there right now. So my challenge to you is to write in, either in the group, let us know on the page, or somebody utilize that Gmail account that's sitting there
Ooh.
fucking gathering dust. Hit us up at the cigar.
Cigarjunkies@gmail.com.
Is it there? Is
The
that there?
cigarjunkies@gmail.com.
Yeah, no podcast. The cigar junkies at gmail.com. See, I don't even know what the fuck it is anymore. And let us know if for $5 if you'd smoke the poo cigar. And the poo cigar, as far as we know, has not been in anybody's anal cavity. But for context,
Yes.
we're in this event in the private lounge at Superior Smoke Shop in
Yes.
Natrona Heights. I go in and use the restroom as soon as I get there because it's a drive.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an ashtray on the sink, 18 inches from the toilet, with about 2/3 of a cigar resting in it. This is the cigar.
We don't know what the cigar was either, right?
No idea.
No band, anything.
No, it was a Maduro.
Oh, at least it appeared to be one now.
I paid Jason, the intern, as he shall forever
Jason
be
the
known,
intern, yep.
$5 to go retrieve and smoke this cigar, which he did enthusiastically.
Oh God!
So let's get some numbers. Would you do it for $5? If
So-
not, what's your number? Give us some insight. Give us some feedback. Interact with the jackasses here.
And let us know if your opinion or your price changes based on what Chris Scales just posted, which was think about all the splattered piss that landed on that cigar too.
It's not that I'm worried about. There's all kinds
Fecal
of
matter in the
particulate.
air. Yeah.
There's particulate. Shannon, is my wife still here?
I don't
Shannon,
know.
if you're here, what's Ron Swanson's quote from the book? Something to do with other people's poop particulates.
Ryan Seneca said one draw for $1,000.
Damn, bro, you're an expensive ass date.
Yeah, right.
Good thing we got an intern.
He said, "Yeah, dude, there's poop there's poop particles. Like it's a thing." But like, what if the cigar was rested there and no one pooed since? Like
That
what?
doesn't matter, bro? It broke the threshold of the fucking. Somebody was smoking that cigar in the fucking facility.
Like I'm telling you straight up, it would not happen. Like I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Like it, no.
Yeah, I know. Me
But
neither,
even if it
dude.
wasn't in the bathroom, like
And,
just
like,
out
I'll
of an
do
ashtray in
some
the shop,
shit.
like I'm not fucking smoking.
I'll do some shit. Financially, like and I think Jason's in a similar boat. The monetary value has
more fun than
very
anything,
little
yeah.
to do with it, other than making the dare official.
OPPPTYB.
Now she's going to explain it to you.
Okay. Other people's poop particles touching your butt.
Look at that face. That's a face. only a mother could
Fantastic. That is
Yeah.
fantastic.
love. Yeah, I think it's has something to do with his phobia of public restrooms.
Yeah.
He won't sit because he's afraid of other people's poop particulates touching his butt. Not Jason.
No.
Jason will
He'll
put him
that
right on
straight
his
to
mouth.
lips. Let me lick. Oh, your bathroom needs clean. Hold on, I got it.
You know, he started at the mill today. A little bit of pink eye going on.
He's
There.
got a little something kicking. Oh,
Hey.
what's up, Big Jim? Jim Skull is in the house.
Oh
folks.
shit, we gotta do this shit
Yeah.
later all the time.
I
man.
know, right?
Fucking people
I feel
coming
like this
in
is our
late.
normal time. It's just
The smoking blues just fucking shut down or what?
No, none of these people are there that I know of.
Good. Yeah, we like you guys.
Good
better
on you. Yeah,
anyway.
you guys are real friends here.
I think they just felt the vibe getting better. They were like, all right, we're talking about some weird shit
I'm
now.
wondering
Let's
if-
get in on this.
I'm wondering if they felt the vibe get better, or if the vibe got better because the people showed. Because like,
I think the vibe got better because we found a very immature subject matter and started accelerating the alcohol intake process.
yeah,
That definitely is what did it for me because I made a conscious effort about 15 minutes ago to go, let's
you
go.
just like imbibed.
yeah, because I was like, something's fucking missing.
More of this, or did you want your other bottle?
I may as well keep her fucking flowing.
Keep her fucking going there, bud.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm making a conscious decision. Usually I'm getting the fucking wave. You're like,
Dude, that is like absolutely Chris.
oh, here we go.
No, she sent a clapping.
Oh, yeah, that is
like
her.
it's
That's
like
her.
it's
That's
you.
her. It's her.
Like I see a lot of people make the their little avatars, and it's like okay, it kind of ish looks like you. No, that's like you.
I just want to go back to something and just say, man, Jeff, you fucked up. You hear about the whole fucking hair dye conversation? I think you did.
no,
No? Yo.
really.
Well, Chris was like, I think I might want to stop dyeing my hair.
Okay.
And Jeff was like, no, you keep dyeing it. You can't have gray hair. Motherfucking hypocrite
Bro,
is the
he's
silver
the silver fox.
Uh-huh. He is fucking gray from
Dude,
head
he
to
visited
toe.
Tinseltown and he stayed.
Don't, that's not criticism. Motherfucker looks 100 times better than I do. But what the fuck kind of shit are you
Right?
going to be saying?
Get him, Chris.
He's
I did
like,
not know.
Nah, it's cool. I'm good to look my age, but you
Yeah.
you got to keep playing.
Man, that motherfucker don't look his age either.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Nah, it's not even
That ain't
fucking
fair.
Yeah, there's something happening.
I feel like Chris could pull off the silver
It's
fox.
either
too.
genetics or fucking. I mean, that's the style now and shit. Platinum and whatever. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Candy rocks it.
Thank God that the purple hair elderly thing is diminishing because that
He
was
said
weird.
that shit. I was like, how dare you tell your fucking wife what she can and can't fucking do?
And she rocks short
Particularly
hair. It
with
wouldn't
her
take that long
appearance.
anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
If
Bro.
I was you, next time I gave him a handy, I'd go for the old death grip. You know what I
ooh,
mean?
get him.
Fucking
Yeah.
maybe the speed bag. I got a Sawzall you could borrow right here.
So I walk around the old Bavarian Village the other day to go up and get a 6-pack.
Oh, that sounds like the convenient home of Just a Tip Cigars.
It actually is crazy enough.
Hey.
And at the end of the back of the plaza, there is a massage parlor that I've been told is most likely a rub and tug. But I walk up this time, and there is a ambulance out front, and there's a bunch of people standing outside the bar because non-smoking bar.
It must have been a good ending.
And well, no, I like there's like 3 people standing outside, and I walked by, and I was like, damn, somebody got more tug than rub. Nobody was amused. I was so disappointed. I was like, but that was
'Cause somebody
that was
just
pretty good.
died.
I mean, I didn't know him.
That's
Mr.
reasonable.
Mr. Scowl, tonight we are smoking the Jake Wyatt Lucid Interval. Sorry.
Can I ask a real question?
Go ahead.
Who's paying for a rub and tug? Like
Not it, bro.
Bro,
I got my tug right here. Like I don't.
you ever hear what's the fucking there's a comedian. I don't even remember if it's a male or female comedian. But it was like, what's up with hand jobs? Grow up, fucking stick it in your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Well, here's the thing, it was a male comedian. This is like, grow up. I'm not 14. Put it in your mouth. He's like, I can do it way better than you can. If that's all I'm getting, I can do it better by myself. I've got years of fucking practice.
That wasn't you.
Yeah.
That was a comedian earned that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
motherfucker.
you got to find that skit and send it to me.
All I know is I want to know how much it is for an HJ.
An HJ.
God damn it. It's something about this extra set of banks. Give me a few seconds.
$15 for a ZJ.
What's a ZJ?
If you have to ask, big man, you can't afford it.
I think it might be the transition. Let's try another one and just find out if we're fucking rocking and rolling if I hit it now.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, best hysteria.
Well, there was an
Yes.
update to this, but it was I think it's whenever I flip over to the other bank.
Oh,
the
you
first
get
time
that.
I hit one, there's delay, it seems like.
Bastard.
Yo, and that's a long fucking that's worse than Zoom, dude.
Yeah, that was
That's-
terrible.
That was pretty
That was
far.
terrible. What are you smoking tonight, Mr. Scott? What is everybody smoking tonight? I know Ryan's smoking a JFR Maduro, but other than that, Willie, what are you smoking? Or Willie's?
That's a good face right there. That's for the other podcast.
What in the actual fuck was that?
That's a clicker. It's from The Last of Us. What the fuck? You sound like a cat that don't know where it's going.
I got nothing, man. Like
That's a clicker, bro.
I don't know what a clicker is.
It's
The
face
zombies
pictures
click.
right
I
on
didn't
there.
know that was the thing.
Well, they're first of all, they're not zombies.
Okay.
They're not dead.
They have a fungus, right?
They've never been dead. That's the big difference, right? Like their mind is controlled by a fungal parasite.
Can they remove this parasite? Can you get back your loved ones or not?
If you watch this, I don't want to spoiler.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
But essentially, what happens is there is stages of the infection. So, like, you get a variety of, if you were to call them zombies, like you get some World War Zers, you get some but these guys,
So it's kinda
clickers, is the fungus grows over their eyes, and then they actually use echolocation and sound only to find. So if they can't see you, right, but they do the clicking,
And they figure out what's up.
echolocation. That's right. It's kind of like. No, I got nothing to finish that without getting myself
Yeah,
in trouble.
just stop there. Just
Yeah. It's like, you ever play Marco Polo in the fucking dark? Yeah. I guess it's always in the dark if you have your eyes closed.
yeah. I was to say
I cheat. I always played it in Walmart. I
well,
don't think I've ever played it in the pool.
we only played at the pool.
You'll play at Walmart, and then fucking when you find somebody, you hit them with one of those giant ass fucking balls that for some reason they don't put in those floor
Yeah.
to ceiling containers no more. It might be our fault.
we did. So we had a challenge to try and spend the night at Walmart one night.
Okay.
It was like 5 of us, and the deal was you had to sleep.
Sleep.
You had to sleep at some point. You weren't allowed to go hide in the bathroom. You had to clothes racks.
That's hard too because they don't like have much furniture set up like the old fucking Kmart days and shit.
Right.
I'd have where it'd be easier is Home Depot, except for
Oh,
not open
yeah.
24
Yeah.
hours. But that's where you go in Walmart. I'm telling you that right now is the
Patio
lawn
section.
garden. Yeah.
No, dude. The clothes
Pop it.
racks, the old big clothes racks, you could just go grab a couple clothes, lay them down, pass out inside. Nobody could see you.
Then fucking 3 hours later, you wake up and you're like, oh shit, everybody left.
Fuck am I at? Like what?
Everybody's just gone. You got a nest.
Yeah.
You got a chicken nest. in
Oh,
the
yeah.
middle. Yeah.
Well, no,
I seen a badass chicken coop on fucking Facebook Marketplace the other day. I was like, maybe Shannon will finally get chicken. She always wanted chickens. And I was like, nah, man, them things are gross and nasty, but this is
Yeah.
like a walk-in fucking cage with a nice wooden thing.
Yeah, they
It was
start
like-
off nice like that.
It was like $109. And I was like, you're a robot, aren't you? And then like 4 hours later, I get a reply and it goes, you can check out our stuff here on this website.
like,
blah,
"Yep,
blah, blah,
that's
blah,
done."
blah. I'm like, yeah, you're a robot.
You're a bot. Nah, my wife wants chickens and goats.
Goats keep the grass, right?
She really
I couldn't do goats, dude. Those eyes creep me the fuck out.
She likes the little dwarf ones with like the big bellies.
Yeah, but they got like the Kermit the Frog cross eyes, like
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
plus,
they're weird.
those pupils.
Yeah, it
fucking
ain't right.
Creep me out, dude.
I told her, I said the only way I would get goats is if she let me get a screaming goat and a fainting goat. So like I could walk up, scare the shit out of a screaming goat, it'd be like wah, and the other one just be like dunk all the time. Like that would be amusing to me.
I was just thinking, if you were like a sheep shagger, you want one for when you want to be loud and one for when you want to be
Bro, Jesus. Wow, you went full on that one, huh?
Zero Dark 30, bro.
Yeah, you did not hold back at all.
Have you ever known me to? I mean, it happens occasionally,
It was that
but
one
only
time.
when it's like I'm really going to get in
It
trouble.
happened that one time.
Here's the thing. Goats are not on the internet. I do not have to worry about backlash from the goats.
Chris said she was talking about the clickers. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
she's still here.
Yeah, I missed. Well, that's why I want to make sure I get the comments out there. She said it goes to their brain, and then she said the fungus, that is. So sorry, Chris, I missed your comments on there.
That and
So basically, clickers are just like severe gonorrhea cases.
gonorrhea with the wind.
It's like really progressed. Like it's.
I don't know that much about gonorrhea. It's the noisy killer, is what I heard.
The noisy killer?
I think that was Futurama too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
It's like something about, it was like the sex education videos. And it was like, don't date robots. And it's like, from the company that's brought you other movies such as Gonorrhea, the Noisy Killer.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
Yeah, no. No. At least gonorrhea is just like, take a couple antibiotics and you're fixed.
Yeah.
It's not like chlamydia. It's forever.
Diamonds say I love you, but chlamydia is forever. I thought chlamydia was get rid of ability to have.
I don't actually know.
No. I think that's a solvable one too.
Yeah. Like, you
can give it, but you can't have it.
Yeah. You like, so I know.
That'd have to be my favorite STD.
It's fun
I'm
to
a
say.
giving person.
Fun to say not to have. Yeah. Yeah. Herpes is forever. Chris clarified that for us.
Only thing I'd be in danger of exposing it to is my hand.
So I was in, I worked in an,
If
I
my
have
wife
no-
is still
I have
on, she's
no-
just fucking shaking her head. She's face palming right now somewhere.
Ryan said chlamydia is curable. I believe him. He's medically trained.
And experienced.
I have no way to segue this, so I'm just going to go for it. So I worked at a truck shop, and it was me and a woman in a small office, and she had a headache the one day, and I was like, it's herpes. Like, just being funny, right? Turns out it's shingles. She had shingles.
Yeah. Which is chicken pox.
So then I look up freaking shingles, and all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, it's actually a herpes virus. I didn't know, like chicken pox and shingles, they're all herpes, variation herpes viruses.
Dr. Sam.
Dr. Sam freaking just used his intuition. It's like, got it. Herpes.
That's not where I thought this fucking story was going. You're like, I worked at this tractor shop, and it was just me and this girl, and she had a headache.
Well, and that's why I was like, I don't have a segue, so I'm just going to dive in and just avoid the timing on it. Shannon said, okay, are you done yet?
Not even close.
No, not quite there yet, honey, but we're on our way.
17 years and going.
So, Chris, what I just can't believe you stopped by to see us.
Right?
With Sans
Specialist.
Sans Hefe. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I'm stuck on Trojan brand because AIDS don't stick on me. I was trying to remember how that one goes. I mean,
You were close enough. Yeah, you were close enough.
Yeah.
That's basically the original.
Yeah.
No? Not so much?
I was thinking about an alternative. That's all.
Okay.
Like Flintstones vitamins, but like fucking Viagra. They keep you strong and boning.
Bro, I'm
growing? It's still growing.
Okay.
Still works.
All right.
Dude, they had good commercials. That was good taglines and shit. Yeah, what happened to advertisements?
Now it's
nothing sticks with you the way
Emu and Doug. That's like the closest thing you have anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the old
chicken pot pie.
But at the same point, like when you were a kid, you absorbed that shit a lot better too. Because
which is why they should have put school on TV.
Right.
Or given it
they do now.
songs or
they
something.
they hand them iPads and they're like, here, this is school now.
That's true.
Yeah, it's crazy. The other day, somebody said, oh, and my daughter goes, oh, O'Reilly. And then my other daughter goes, auto parts. Ow. And I'm like, where did you guys even hear this?
It would have been like, what's in the middle? The right stuff.
Oh, no, they'd have been like, stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah,
no, they're good on the references. They get me all the time, so they crack me up. They just like the random shit that they just spout off.
Was that on the show that I was just fucking racking through the 90s TV show intro musics?
I feel like you do that a lot.
Yeah, but I really went hard into one, but it might have been the other podcast, or it could have been different. Last weekend was kind of blurry.
Last weekend was definitely a
little
blur.
blurry.
There was a
Yeah.
lot. There was a lot of alcohol may have been involved in that weekend pretty heavily.
There was exposure to things.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't understand that reference.
Brown eyed
You
girl.
brown eye Cory.
You my.
Walking in looking even more like plankton every day. Just one eye winking at me.
You remember when we used to sing na 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 na. Got him.
No. Yeah, that it was a good weekend though. Like it was
yeah, it was
busy, but man, it was good.
fucking easy for you. You didn't have to carry no equipment.
Shit, no.
I mean, it was a lot of shit.
I helped carry it out to the truck.
Yeah, it was like a trip.
Well, so I felt bad because like before, I used to know how to help you with it. Like I knew what was up. This time, I legit was trying to help you clean up, and I was like, bro, like I don't know what to do right now, and you're like, yeah, just stand there. I'll let you know if there's something. Like I'm like, all right, cool.
Well, it
Like,
started with you know how you always ask if you could do something.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And I was like, all right, Velcro up all the fucking headphones.
but like
you're
even
like,
that, you're like,
all right,
I
I'm
did it wrong,
helping.
and I'm like, what do you mean I did it wrong? I rolled it up and I fucking stuck it to you. You're like, yeah, that's not right. And I'm like, I got nothing. It's fucking stuck to it. And you're like, it's good enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
It made the trip back home.
It's like Jason the intern. Fucking, he's like, yeah, I just want to do. I don't even have to talk. And I'm like, I've known you long enough to know that's not true.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But he's like, yeah, no, I just want to fucking like be the guy in the chair.
Yeah.
From Spider-Man or Joe Rogan or some shit. And I'm like, okay. It's like, you know,
From
I don't-
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. There's the guy in the chair, Ned, the new Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah,
Homecoming
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He's like the
Okay.
guy in the chair.
Sorry,
He
I
didn't say the
I
guy in the
went
chair.
to
That was
I
my
went to Tobey
adaptation.
Maguire. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that was my adaptation. You know, you're a fucking like school teacher in a sweater vest, fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about relinquishing control of the controls.
Right. Not yet. Like let that be a progression of things.
But the thing is, like, it's beneficial to have, you know, have an intern that knows how to do some shits and fucking like help out or whatever.
I feel like if he wants to do it, it should be like a 3-hour thing of just tear it down, put it back together, and you just like don't give him any instruction. Be like, tear
That
it down.
sounds fucking terrible because if he fucks it up bad enough, I might not be able to figure out.
You
how
have
to
like
do
all
it
of
right.
it tagged now with like color coded shit and tape with markers.
That's
like
the old shit. Like fucking the new shit don't have no tags.
that's all right. I don't mind.
There's so
It'll
so
work when
what
I get here
happened.
on Friday. I know you test it beforehand, so I'm good.
Yeah, because it worked so well today. Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, fucking it'd be nice to have somebody do the setup and tear down. But like that is the one thing like I keep going back to about last week, and I was like, man, this used to be so easy to take his shit and set it up.
Not no
It
mo.
is a fucking chore now,
Yeah.
bro. And like, it requires problem solving and shit. So it's. It would be good to like pawn it off on
No,
somebody.
what was it? We got guns and shit. What movie was that?
I don't know.
He's in a cop car and he's like, "Move, get your ass out of the way. We got guns and shit." Why can't I picture it?
I'm almost there.
You could picture it too, right? Like somebody help us.
I'm getting there because did they steal the car?
No, I think he's Blue Streak.
Yeah,
Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence. Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Get out the way. We got guns and shit.
You got to feed a little speed to your ride every
Yeah.
once in a while. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? We got
Move! We the police. We got guns and shit. Riding the curb.
Yep.
He's a federale.
Federale. Oh, that movie was freaking hysterical. I think that's like one of the few movies I saw like 3 times in the theater because I was just dying, like laughing.
That was one of the few VHS movies that was in the library, which was the guy that lived across the street from his video collection.
Okay.
Like I would just borrow all their fucking movies, like 4 or 5 of them at a time, and just take them back. Because it's like, oh shit, I never saw. Like
Right.
a lot of it was.
Chris got it.
What was the dude with the fucking the big guy, Steven Seagal, with the ponytail? A lot of Steven Seagal movies. I'm like, these are all the same fucking movie.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
And this guy don't act. I mean, he fucking kicks people and shit, and that's cool. But he
Yeah.
don't act.
No, at all.
At all.
He
No.
acts a fool.
But like Blue Streak was one of those, so I've seen that a lot of times. There was also a video in there that I wish I hadn't seen because his parents made it at home.
I said, Chris got it. Chris goes, Chris Googled the quote. Like, she cheated, and I appreciate that about you.
Yeah.
Chris is a solver problem. She's a problem solver.
A solver problem.
I like the fact that Chris is talking about herself in the third person.
And welcome to our new segment, Chris Solver Problem.
and we got the Chris avatar.
How do we
Ding.
treat chlamydia? I'm asking.
I think
for
that's
a friend.
I think that's a Seneca problem, not a Chris problem.
I mean,
She might know. I'm not, no doubt.
maybe he's got an active social
Maybe
life.
they
I
both
don't
know. Oh,
Hey.
yeah, that's true.
That's one way to get back at Jeff for the hair dye comment, I guess. Damn.
Christ.
I'm having a good time. This is what I needed right here. This is what I.
This is the
fucking
junkies.
Needed.
This
is
is the junkies.
the fucking Shazuski.
The shit talking. The Shizuski.
I'm
fuck
not
is a
flying by the
Shizuski?
seat of my fucking brown hole.
Move on to this part.
Oh, well,
We got to do that at some point.
but I got to move the things.
I know. You know what it says.
You did the events, right?
Yeah.
By the way, better than your previous reads. I feel like you've been practicing a little bit, but
No.
it was a real good time getting in there and fucking you up.
Oh, yeah. No, you're good.
A little taste of the old fucking reverse.
That's why I have so much fun with
rubbery
this. Because,
glue.
like, you're like, oh, you're not allowed to read anymore. I'm like, okay, now I'm actively going to fuck with you while you read then.
Well, you're pretty terrible at it. As
I'm
bad
fine
as
with it.
I am, you're more terrible.
I have fun with it.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
That's the thing. I don't mind, so it's cool.
Let's welcome the new members to the Cigar Junkies Podcast Facebook group. This week, it is yet to be determined if any of these guys are spammers, but I think we removed most of them.
Bro. Fucking bro.
Hey, seen any any
Nope.
today?
None today.
My filtration.
Dude, it worked because that was,
Yeah.
bro. It was
Yeah, it was
over
a week.
40.
A week.
I'm guessing probably over 50 posts that I removed yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
All of them were about Justin Bieber dying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you missed the. There were a couple movements before that. Simon Cowell
Yeah, I saw Simon
and
Cowell.
Harrison Ford.
I never saw the Harrison
Oh,
Ford
dude,
one.
I removed so many Simons and Harrisons.
I saw a lot of Simons. I removed some of those.
Without further ado, Ian Carvin. That sounds like a real dude.
I'm pretty sure all these are.
This is made up.
Christina
as
Aguilera?
Fuck. It's Christian Aguilar,
Christina Aguilera.
which could be a legit like fucking Central American name, but that's real close, bro. Yeah, that's like real close. Yeah. That's like Christina Aguilera with a dong. You know what I mean? You're fucking a Mickey Pegger.
She's a local Pittsburgh girl, too.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, she's from Wexford,
Wait, it's
I
a
think?
chick named Christian?
No, actual Christina Aguilera.
Oh,
from
yeah, she
Pittsburgh.
is. Yes. Yeah, I know.
No, I don't know where Christian's from. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I know
didn't-
where she got her hair extensions. They wouldn't sell them to me. I tried. John McKee and Tommy J. Simpson. Yeah, no roots.
I get it.
Yeah.
I feel like if you Costanza'd it, they could like extend it over, tie it off, and bring it back.
the fucking comb over.
But like have
Like-
extension comb overs.
I just want the Joe Dirt, but my wife says no wigs.
Yes, please, for the love of God.
I want it bad.
Please get the Joe Dirt wig. Please.
His facial hair is just a little more white
doesn't-
trashy than mine.
I feel like if I've ever met somebody that could find that wig for like a good deal, it's you,
It's pronounced Dirte.
dear Ted. Wait, you mean it just grows in all white trash like that?
My fucking beard actually really does.
I
I have natural mutton chops, but I've never let them grow.
Oh, really?
I've never let.
Oh, like
from
it just
ear
like
to ear
stops.
grow. It's a straight line, like fucking this high over my jawline. It comes in
So
like
you just have
this.
the douchebag strap and that's it. Like
It's
that.
not even a strap because the strap follows your jaw.
Well, I mean,
I
there's
have
two sides to
natural
your jaw.
mutton chops. Yeah,
Oh,
and they're
shit.
rough, dude. But we might be able to make it happen.
That would
Like,
be
it could
funny
like
as hell.
It could be like a Patreon goal.
A Dear Tay,
donate
baby.
when we hit $1,000 on Patreon, I will get a Joe Dirte fucking wig.
Dude,
so
fucking-
far, the count is 0.
Okay,
Got a little ways to go.
so we see where we're at.
You
Dear
talk-
Tay.
bring that up with one of your investor friends you're always fucking hanging in the hot tub with.
Which is
My
actually-
podcast host needs a fucking Joe Dirt wig. What can we do?
Bad.
Can we make it? See, that's why you need rich friends. Because instead of like $1 or $5 to smoke the poo cigar, you'd be like, yo, here's $1,000
Bro, I can
if
tell you
you'll
straight up,
fucking glue a Joe Dirte.
The
wig
richer
in
they
your
are,
head.
the less they spend on
cheaper.
bets.
Well, it's because they're rich.
They're just like,
that's
nah,
how
man.
they got there.
Like Dollar hand, period. Like, doesn't matter what his dollar hand. Why? Because nobody gives a shit at that table.
Were you an active Futurama watcher? No. There's one episode where
Bieber should be a guest after all that.
where the metal that Bender is made out of skyrockets in scrap value, so he sells his body, and he's just a head. He's like cruising around in a little remote control car and shit, but he gets kicked out of the pawn shop because he fucking sells his body to the pawn shop. So he comes out, he's just got a huge stack of money in his fucking teeth, and he's just sitting a head on the curb. A dog walks up to him and starts sniffing. He goes, "I'll give you $5 to not doing what you're thinking about doing." And the dog lifts his leg and like the camera pans off screen. And he goes, "You just lost $5."
Anywho, so who do we have after Christina Aguilera?
There was Tommy J. Simpson. Or I already read him. John McKeon.
I know, but it was
Tommy
more
J.
fun to make you go back.
All right.
Tommy Lee Jones.
And the moment you've all been waiting
Yes.
for. The coveted golden grasshopper.
But dude, I don't like this one.
Participation trophy of the week. Is it because it's a corporate?
No, because it's an actual, like, they did something. They actually earned it. I thought we were getting away from actually earning it.
Yeah, but nobody else participated.
Ryan posted one time.
He already got it.
Shit.
It's tough, bro. I asked you for input. You got anything for the show notes? No.
I said one thing.
What?
What did I say?
The thing that I'm about to
Well,
read?
then do it.
Motherfucker. I'm going to beat you with that silly sausage until it thinks it's
Pitter patter.
twisting when it's poking.
Pitter patter.
You're going to be like, poke me, and it's going to twist instead.
I feel like we need to get, like, the smack the bottom to just go, when you do it. Go ahead.
I took a shot. The participation trophy of the week goes to Espinosa Cigars.
Yeah.
Why? Why, Sam? Why?
So I called and I was like, hey, I didn't get an invoice for that box of cigars for the show last week. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, that's on us. So I thought it was cool as shit. Like
Which is funny because it sounds like they're accepting responsibility for a fuck up. You're like, none of that's on us.
No. Yeah. No, they donated the box of cigars to the show
I
for
keep
it
you
and all
thinking.
that stuff.
That's what I do. I keep them gears grinded.
So, like,
You know, grinds my gears.
I left that night and I was like, well, those are gone. My wife's like, what? And I'm like, that box. And she's like, you went through a box of cigars? I'm like, hell yeah, I was handing them out. Like, whatever.
There was only 10.
Yeah, it's only a 10 count box. And she's like, okay, yeah. And then I was like, okay, but I need the invoice. Like, I got to balance the books. And I actually had no idea what that box cost.
Yeah.
I just called him. I was like, hey, I need a box of these. Okay, we'll do it.
Yep.
I was like, I need a box of these for the show. So they donated. It was freaking awesome. I mean, Eric, thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you.
He'll never
casting
hear
those our
that.
way.
Thank you, but thank you
Yeah,
anyways.
I'll send it to him.
We'll make a participation trophy and tag him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tell you what. First ever brand to receive a participation trophy.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
So like that might be some groundwork
That's
for
a
some
thing.
sponsorship and shit. You know what I mean?
Chris gave us one of these. But I have no idea what she's referring to.
yeah.
Nothing.
I did not understand that reference.
Ryan said Davidoff next week. Yeah, I don't think those boxes are coming our way right now.
Also, I don't like Davidoffs. Except for the...
There's a couple of them that are good. Yamasa? Escurio.
Escurio.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those
Yeah,
two.
it's a made-up word.
Yeah, it escaped me.
Yeah.
But do you like the Nicaragua from them?
It's all right. The only one that I like would pay the money for is the Escurio. And it's like, yeah, for the money, I can get a bigger Liga 9.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Like, you get the double Corona Liga 9 for, like, the same cost as the Robusto on the Escurio, so...
Yeah. No, I really enjoy the Escurio. I know exactly what I'm going to get when I smoke it. I like the consistency of Davidoff. You know, that's what I think people are paying for. Ryan said the late hour.
And a name.
I wasn't a big fan of the late hour. Oh, she said it was an accidental emoji. I don't think it was. I think she was like, shit, what did I mean with that? Damn it. Damn you, jammies. I forgot why I posted that.
I'm putting that in the fucking bank, bro.
Accidental emoji?
Yeah, that's going to be for the fucking if I ever need another band name.
I was just going to say, that would be a great song or band name.
Great band name. Accidental Emoji.
I mean,
Fucking eggplants everywhere.
tonight, playing at Skinny Dick's Accidental Emoji.
And opening for them, the Silver Eggplants. 'Cause her husband.
Go ahead. Whatever you're going with on that. I'm not helping you.
You think there was anywhere to go? There's nowhere to go. There just is what I say. It's just...
Okay. It's
like
just
a-
kind of just
It's like a bathroom cigar.
Vomitous.
It's just poo particulate everywhere.
just everywhere. Just
everywhere.
gross.
That's why you cover your toothbrushes, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, I went to poker night at a buddy's house, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're smoke cigars, smoke cigars." These motherfuckers were sharing cigars, and I'm like, "Mm-mm."
I don't remember getting invited to poker night.
Yeah, be happy you didn't, anyways.
I don't know.
I will say, actually, don't be. Next time I get invited, I'll try and tag you in.
I'm saying.
There's a good pot there.
I mean, I'm embarrassed, but everybody's on the internet seeing us
well,
together.
they do like 2 rounds, and I think the pot the last time was like $840.
Hi,
for
honey.
the first round.
She got tired of
I don't
waiting.
even
She's
care.
like, this shit's pushing 2
I don't even care.
hours. They're getting fucking drunker. Who knows when this shit's going to be over? I need to smoke.
On cue,
Did you
as
bring me
though
my
you two
phone?
are texting each other, Chris goes, and this is why Shannon says, "Okay, are you done yet?" LOL.
Did you bring me my phone?
Baby, come back.
I can't Google nothing.
Can't
I
Google
can
that
with
shit.
my
Yeah,
computer,
I mean,
but it feels so archaic.
You do have. I mean, there's a tablet right there.
But that's a PC also. That's harder to fucking search on than this
Well,
one.
you know what? Don't cry about it, okay?
I'll try. Memories. You know what I like about this show? When I sing, you know to fucking ignore me.
Huh?
I don't know if I've told you that before. When I sing on the show, you know to ignore me. When I start singing a background thing...
You do realize I ignore you like most of the show.
Yeah, but you don't talk over me and ignore me except for when I'm singing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you had to think about consciously paying attention to what I just said
Because
because
you were
you didn't want to ignore me, but you also didn't talk over me. But the other show, somebody will say something and I'll start singing and I'll be like, what would you do? They all stop and look at me. And I'm like, yeah.
No,
The
I just keep going. Like let him do it. He's having fun.
That's
Just
what
let
I
him go.
appreciate
Is that
about
what
you.
she appreciates about me?
Yeah, bring that back about 5%.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Feeling squirrely.
No, that is one thing I'll say. Like, we have the timing down where I know when it's like I can talk or not, and you know when to talk or not. And it naturally just. I mean, we have our hiccups, but for the most part, it.
I was telling Hoover about that because he was like, I was a little weird being on there. It was a little, like, I don't know if he was nervous or intimidated or whatever. And I was like, well, you do that shit. The lives that he does, I couldn't do because I can't do that by myself. Just fill this space and wait for interaction and respond. Like, I need somebody to bounce off of and fucking, like, I can't do this shit by myself. But he was like, yeah, I just did not feel like I could find my place. And I'm like, it's weird because me and Sam never needed to find that. Like,
we just kind of rolled with it.
I think we've gotten better at it over time.
Oh yeah,
Right? Like, we've figured it out a little bit. But, and I've had to explain that on the other
I
show.
mean, we've
and
done
shit.
59 episodes. It's not
Yeah.
like we've done 1 or 2.
Right. But at the same time, is like, we did kind of just come into this having a little bit of a natural feeling for it, too.
Yeah, I mean, the first episode I was really quiet and just kind of was feeling out what was going on. And then since then, like, the first episode's the only one where it was really like, what are we doing here?
I remember that I remember a conversation about it afterward. Because you were like, yeah, I wanted to see what it was. And I was like, no, this is your shit, too.
Yeah, and that's...
Yo, something in the chat room got your attention
No.
hard. You don't have to say it. It's cool.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah, poo cigars. I mean, fucking,
no.
it's not all show worthy. You got to imagine how low the bar would be set.
Other obligations.
Oh, all right.
So.
No habla.
Nah, I wish.
Yeah,
Anyways,
fair enough.
Moving on.
Shall we discuss what we're smoking next week?
What are we smoking next week?
Next week, we are smoking the one and only Aladino, Connecticut.
No, not a Connecticut. I know that much is not right.
That's true.
I know that you are incorrect there.
I tried to fool you.
I know.
It is another fucking Candela.
The last one. So we had our first Candela on the 24th of February, and our last one's going to be 24th of March because I thought that was the last week, and I'm not smoking another fucking Candela. after
Bro.
that. I'm done with it.
March is officially my least favorite month ever, which is actually weird because it was like my favorite month for events. Such a fucking blast last weekend. But I am so fucking sick of Candela
Dude, same
cigars, bro.
Me too.
If I never
And
seen
look,
another green cigar.
Nothing against any of the ones we smoked. And I like
A
Candelas
Candela is
occasionally.
like an occasional cigar, like a once a year, once a quarter, not
Yeah.
every fucking week.
I really enjoy the wasabi Robusto, but like you said, I'm not smoking them. I'm not back to backing them.
So many. Where'd they all come from? And then we'll be smoking that with everybody's favorite glory hole attendant, Trey
Yeah.
Max Shipley. And we will even have Jason, the intern, in attendance here. He'll be learning how to work.
Be
the
off camera, just
controls
kind
and
of
shit.
watching and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Chris said Michelle
Obama
Obama podcast was just advertised on BoobTube. We'll have to see if she's as good as you guys. LOL. There was a lot of it's.
There are
LOL. Yeah,
so many reasons that I have nothing to say in response to that.
good call.
Yeah, look at me learning and shit. If you want to contribute to Cory wearing I will commit to gluing on the Joe Dirt wig.
No, just wearing, dude. I don't want you to glue it on.
I mean, $1,000.
No, I want you to
steep.
I want you to rewear the sumbitch.
All right. Well, in any case, a monetary contribution from your end could potentially lead
It could create
to the old Joe Dirte.
Dirte.
Dirte. As always, you can find these beautiful. Well, you can't. She hasn't made the link yet. I'll get on her. But you can find the wonderful Cigar Junkies t-shirts at thegalaxyboutique.com. If the link in the show notes doesn't work, because it didn't work for Colby last week.
There's been some
But
issues.
I clicked on it and it worked.
Yeah, and I did the same.
So I don't know. But you could just go to thegalaxyboutique.com and you could just search for Junkies. And our shit's all up in there. And in that situation, if you type in Junkies, you get free shipping. But not just on our shirts.
On all of
anything.
Dude, some of the leggings and stuff.
site-wide.
Like my wife got kind of excited after you said it was like a mainly.
Did she
leggings
get on
thing.
there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro.
It hasn't cost me any money yet.
I'm still designing the Cigar Junkies
Dude, it needs
leggings.
to happen.
So Ryan Seneca, you'll have to wait until we can grace your bottom at a future time.
I wonder if we
later
can
on.
convince Hefe to wear them to the gym. How fun, Chris? You think it can happen? Oh, dude. Stop picturing scales and leggings, bro.
Sorry. Thank you for joining us. Stop back next week when we're fucking stupid again.
Smoking another Candela. Salud.